Greetings, Commanders, and welcome back to Mini Starts Elite Dangerous all over again. Not technically, but it's Elite Dangerous starting over day 11. Anyway, today on the list of things to do, besides wiggling my joystick in the cockpit so you guys couldn't see me row the boat, as it were, it's been a while since we've done that, rowing the boat, we are on course to unlock Professor Palin and Quent. But first we have to get Quent unlocked, and that basically means flying all the way to Sirius. So let's take care of that. I was going to go somewhere else, but we'll have to wait to do that later. Because we have a lot of things to do today. We got to fly to Sirius, we got to get the invite for Quent, then we got to land at Quent, we got to give him his 25 tons of modular terminals, which we have currently in the search and seizure, which I would have used on a different ship, but they just didn't quite have what they needed. And since I wasn't doing collecting with it, this ship actually works decently well as like a mid-range cargo hauler, only because the ship is modified and the crate is not. If the crate was modified with a better jump range, we'd probably take that. But unfortunately, the keelback is actually better in this particular circumstance. So we will take the search and seizure and get these couple errands done. Now, as far as like what we're going to be upgrading at Quent, give me a sec to pull up a Nara while we are en route. And oh yeah, the chat. Let's turn the chat back on. That's good. Sorry guys. And give me a sec to bring up a Nara, and then I'll be able to catch up on chat. So give me a bit.
I must also have some perfect timing joining the Discord chat the second you start talking and saying hello to the stream.
You startled me there, Race. Hey buddy, how's it going?
Hello.
Alright, give me a sec. You're what?
Oh, you just didn't notice that I joined? Yeah, that's fair enough.
No.
Like, literally, as soon as you started the intro for the stream talking, that's when I joined.
Okay, here's the thing, Race. OBS has this thing to where if you turn it on, it enables streamer mode on Discord to where all Discord notifications sound everything is off. That's why you don't hear people joining or not joining the channel during streams.
4, 3, 2.
Because all notifications are off because it's on streamer mode. It's automatic and I turn it off after the stream, but that's why I'm like, I have no idea what's going on Discord because most of the time I don't even have a window available for it because I have too many other things that I have to keep track of for reference and stuff. Oh, I see Rando is down in normal voice comms.
Fuel scooping.
Rando's one of our new guys that I think Race picked him up, didn't you?
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I did. I met him in the Ghost Rough server.
Cool. Also, chat, I'm sorry, I still can't see you. I have another screen in place where you are. Give me a sec to get aligned, and then we'll go back to chat, and then I'll catch up. Don't worry. Alright, back to auto throttle. Hello, chat, we're back. Oh, I missed like 5 messages. Number 1 on the thumbs up. Thanks, Valor. Is that the hip way to say it? Red is giving a wave. Mr. Squeakenheimer says hi. Joe says, is your fleet carrier on today to sell stuff to you? Joe, JST took care of that last night. I sent him a PM. I was like, hey man, we were doing a stream on Wednesday and I couldn't get my modular terminals for unlocking Quent. And he was like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. So he texted me last night and he was like, hey, the modular terminals are up for sale on the carrier. Sorry about that. So yeah, I have the modular terminals. They're in the cargo hold. We don't have to worry about not being able to unlock Quent today because of someone not being available to hop on and make things that I had acquired previously available to me again. Because fleet carriers are the only way to store cargo long term. And you know what? While I was doing the Federation rank grind, I went ahead and got all the modular terminals I needed then. So yeah, we got those. Thanks for checking though, Joe. It's a good thing. Good question to ask. Like I said on my last stream, there's no such thing technically as a dumb question. I still have to get used to though, because I don't remember who, but somebody showed me how to adjust the Super Cruise Assist where you can actually like point at your target destination and be able to throttle up, and then you throttle back down to the blue zone to actually you know, let it auto fly or whatever.
You do that in the right panel.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, under ship, and it's one of the tabs there.
Let's see. Oh, hyperspace D throttle. Oh wait, no, that's not it.
No, it's
Super
I'm
cruise
not
assist. There it is.
Yeah, super cruise assist, auto throttle, or whatever.
Yeah, there's auto throttle or manual throttle. Auto throttle, if you aim at the target, the ship takes over. With throttle mode, you fly the ship the entire time until you put the throttle into the blue zone, which makes it slightly more annoying in some circumstances, but not so in others.
It's fine for me. I got
Also,
lucky for it. Yeah.
I'm glad I remembered to request docking because I almost forgot.
You're approved for automated docking sequence.
Alrighty. Red, I would offer my carrier to you when I get one built, but you play during the day and you know demanding my day job is, yeah, pretty much. Hey Red, you know what? I'm just glad you're here to say hi, buddy. Hopefully I'm offering you a little bit of entertainment when you're on your lunch break, or close to it at least. Also, hi Chris. Alright, so we're looking for a Marco Quent invitation because we have access to Sirius, Odyssey, Odyssey? Obviously. I have Odyssey, I'm not playing Odyssey because it's glitchy and disconnecty. Not good for streams. So we're going to go to the mission board since I've already got access to Sirius, and we're going to go ahead and grab this engineer invitation contract for Marco Quent. Bam, dunzo. We did that at Patterson Enterprise in the Sirius system. Very easy, very quick. But you have to have access to the Sirius system first. You can easily do that by doing missions out in Sothis and Ceos.
Ship is released. Your way is cleared for departure.
And that also gives you a little bit of Federation rank, so if you're less concerned about unlocking, you know, the Corvette or, you know, the cutter, and you're not really doing rank grind so much, then you can go out to Sothis and Ceos and get a little bit of Federation rank grind, but mainly it's for getting Sirius system unlocked and getting that permit, so you can come here and get grade 5 engines after unlocking like one tier 1 engineer, which according to Inara, let me pull this up on stream, display capture on please. After unlocking Elvira, who technically does grade 5 frameshift drives, and she needs 3 Soontil relics, we did that on Wednesday, and you have to go 300 light years out. After her is Nemo and Quent is a Sirius permit. So like, literally after starting the game, if you go 300 light years out, you get her unlocked, you get grade 5 FSDs, and then you could immediately go down to Quent and Palin for thrusters. And then you're done with this tree, for the most part, and you know, frags if you want to do them. So, yeah, that's a thing. Off to Davy Dock.
Fuel scooping complete.
Just added shipyard outfitting and the submission service for better space citizenship. Another good thing to add is, like, maybe if you want to, not that anyone would really do it, but like universal cartographics if you wanted. If you're out traveling, so you could dump off data at your carrier. I haven't done it myself because I don't explore, so I don't know how that works, but that would be something interesting to test. I forget, I can fly straight at my target now that throttle is manually. Ah, gotcha. The only thing I kind of don't like about like the restock option on carriers is that like you have to kind of choose what's available on the carrier, and it's not like you can pick like, I want this ship available with these modules. It's like, nah, it's like you have a preset option of things, and it's not even that you can select, I only want A-graded modules or D-rated modules, because that's all technically I would ever put on my carrier, except for like B-rated shield cell banks, because those are my personal favorites. So I would make the outfitting very fine-tuned as far as like what grade and sizes, and then at that point it's not that hard to have fitting on a carrier, because then I don't know, the selection is a little bit more catered. So yeah. Come on, Davy Duck. Why do you want a black market on your carrier if you're not going to be selling modules or ships? Can you explain that? Oh, all but the black market. I thought you were adding the black market for a particular purpose. My bad. I was like, how often do you pick up stolen modules? Confusing and on mini. Don't do that. So how's everybody doing this Friday? I mean, the weekend's literally tomorrow. You guys got some plans for this weekend? Anybody? Race, you got any plans?
I'm
Engineering?
dying because of the heat.
The heat? Oh, the heat's bothering you still?
Yes.
Oh no. So how am I doing as far as rank and stuff? I'm gonna need to up my combat rank before I'm able to even move on to other engineers. Cause I'm only novice rank. I need, I think, 1 or 2 more ranks. So like we might have to go Thargoid Scout booping soon to get some fast combat rank, unless you have any other suggestions.
Well, I'm down for pew-pews at my nanny. That can work.
True, true.
It also get you money.
Well, we do that for a Sunday fun day. Just do a big old bounty hunting blast.
Can do. It also picking up missions at Engelin. Ideally, we all pick up missions which are not shared with wings, simply because those wing ones can take a long time to complete. But I don't know. Maybe we do pick wing missions. We'll see. But
You know what? That actually kind of does sound like a good plan for Sunday. So, because we can get a bunch of other people around, and we can, sharing wing missions with newbies and stuff. So, like, yeah, we can do like a big cycle section on Sunday for sharing a bunch of combat wing missions, and maybe pre-completing some on Saturday and then holding them until Sunday. That way we don't have to do quite as much for the stream to get some nice rewards. You know what I mean? We'll do some pre-work. We'll do a pre-workout we'll do a pre-workout tomorrow, right? And then Sunday we'll finish up. How does that sound?
sounds good.
That way we can scoop up a bunch, and we'll make sure that we get them at like a bit later in the evening tomorrow, and we'll have like a nice little pew pew bash out tomorrow together with all the guys. Since Red will be home, he'll be able to join us for some pew pew combat. It'll be fun. Anyone else that wants to join us along, tomorrow afternoon, and then Sunday we'll finish it up for the stream, and we'll get some combat rank, and I'll be able to do some collection and stuff tomorrow for manufactured engineering materials as well as we're out shooting things, and I'll get combat rank and get some other prerequisites done, and yeah, it'll be good. So so tomorrow, for anyone watching now, if you guys want to join us for some pew pew tomorrow, I'll be down to do some of that. I have heal beams, so I can help you out. And well, maybe not scout wing missions. I'm thinking bounty missions in Nagalan and Manani. And if you need Empire rank, it's a good way to make Empire rank. So there you go. And money. Money's another big thing. Plus, pew pew with friends.
I think it will be very good with money, because was it yesterday or the day before I was down there with Rando, and I made 700 million in one day.
Jeez, that's a nice chunk of change there, sir. What were you using the black bad guys with?
My real Honda and my Corvette, mostly.
You're mumbling a little bit today, buddy. You might need to get a little bit closer to the mic. I think the game audio is louder than you are.
Maybe. I was using my real Honda and the Corvette mostly.
See, now I can hear you. Alright, so we got the mission from Sirius for the permit. Even though Marco is in Sirius, you have to fly to a different system to get to the invite. I mean, that's how convoluted Marco is and why so many people hate him. It's like, hey, get the Sirius permit. Oh, you can't go to Marco yet. Well, why not? Well, you have to unlock this other engineer first. Okay, I did that. Alright, well now you need to get 25 tons of this commodity that only ever spawns during missions and not too terribly often. Okay, so I did that during my Federation rank grind, haha. And then after that it's like, alright, now you're here. Okay, you gotta fly to the system that I live in. Okay, land at this station. Okay, here's the invitation for the engineer. Okay, now fly to a different system. Okay, now that you're done doing that, go to the mission board and drop it in, and then you'll actually be invited to talk to Quent.
Incoming message.
And that's how the invitation system works for Quent. And how was I right? Because I may have done this before, and that's how the game works. Because if you understand the rules, you understand the mechanics, and well, the game's not hard. You just have to understand the patterns and what you have to do. It's a little bit of an expenditure of your time, but it's like the question is like, do you actually want to get this done, or are you just complaining because there's actually work involved and you don't know how to do that because you have a terrible upbringing from your family?
Ship restraints withdrawn. You are
You know.
clear to leave.
Just a question. All right, now we're off to Sirius system now that Quent has been revealed. And we're going to fly 6,000 light seconds to his home base. Boom. Here we go. All right, let's catch up on some chat since I'm done pedanting myself. Just remember, after the combat alerts last fall, Goid Scouts don't give as much combat rank. Okay, cool. That's probably a good idea. We're just going to go bounty hunting. Scouts would still be better than 45 million hours to get dangerous bounty hunting. LOL. Agreed, Red. And the infamous Marco Quent. Yes, Chris. Hey, at least I understand the mechanics of getting him unlocked.
Control, signing off.
Chris, I think everybody hates Marco Quent. It's like, what purpose does he serve except, hey, here's a speed bump that takes a bunch of left and right turns to get unlocked just to get to Palin. And then Palin's like, nah, go 5k out. It's like, you want to have the absolute fastest ship in the game, which affects everything in your entire career, the maximum speed of your ship, your maneuverability, the speed at which you get out of mass lock, the ability to potentially run away from your foes if needed, the ability to outrun most missiles in most ships as long as you get them fast enough. There's a lot of benefits to getting these engineers unlocked, which is why I'm doing it. Because in combat, everything depends on how fast your ship turns and your maneuverability. Because if you don't have that, then you either can't maintain damage, or you will have damage maintained upon you. So engines are very important. Which is why hopefully we'll get all the way to Palin unlocked today. So that includes going to Quent, getting his engineering up to 3.5, getting the basic invite for the information of Palin to where it says, hey, you have to go 5k out, there's somebody on my tail. It's a Leaf. Hi, Leaf. He might not even know we're streaming, but I see a Leaf. Anyway, where was I? But yeah, we're gonna go, and after Quent, we're going to make an expedition ship, and then we're gonna do a cool thing, and then we're gonna go 5k out, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna unlock Palin, and then hopefully we'll end the stream there. If anything interrupts that, we'll go from there. That's
Actually, this brings up a good point. Is there any like engineers you haven't unlocked the like faction requirements for or system permits for?
I think the next couple engineers I have is mainly because of my combat rank.
Well, what about engineers like Bill Turner for Alliot and stuff like that?
Well, Bill Turner's locked behind Celine Jean and Todd, which I haven't poked yet.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you can just turn in the exploration data from this journey you're gonna do and get allied instantly, pretty much. Hopefully, maybe.
For
And,
combat rank? Combat
No,
rank.
no, no. For,
Combat
for, like,
rank. Combat rank. I need to do combat rank next.
I know
because
that.
No, okay, hang on. Let me explain my thinking to you, because apparently you're not on the same page as me. I'm not saying you're dumb. I just want to explain my thought processes. So hang on. Give me a sec. You watching the stream?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So, there are 5 columns of engineers, and you can only unlock them in the columns that they are. Currently, we are on column 1. I worked on Elvira last time because I knew she'd be able to unlock Nemo, Mel Brandon, who's out in Colonia, and Quint, who unlocks Palin. Once Palin and Quint are done, we're done with column 1. I started ish on column 2 because power distributors for grade 5 are first. After that is shields, and then a couple other things that I really don't need because, well, I'll have to have elite rank anyway to get down to Lori anyway. Following that, you got Felicity, which you kind of want to do first off because she has an assortment of engineering available rather than Elvira, because Elvira does frameshift drive, shields, grade 2 thrusters, and shield cell banks, whereas Felicity does frameshift drives, thrusters, sensors, surface scanners, shield booster, FSD interdictors, and power plants. Mainly FSD thruster power plant, and if you want to, lightweight sensors. That's why we go for Felicity first, because she makes all the other engineer unlocks a heck of a lot easier. After that, you got Liz Ryder for grade 5 missiles, which you generally want to do right after you unlock pack hounds anyway. So we just got pack hounds the day before because we did the power play stuff last Wednesday. So we got her done. And then under that is Heratani. Well, that's grade 5 power plants. Everybody needs that. After that, you got Brew Tarquin. Well, guess what? I can't touch him yet because, well, I got to do Fujin T. Haven't done that. And I more than likely just don't have the materials or a need for any grade 5 beam or pulse or burst weapons anyway. After that's Tiana Fortune, and that's more like sensors and manifest and kill warrants. I'm not really high priority on that. So Brew, lower priority. Tiana, lower priority for me personally. Now that I got all the way here to power plants done, I was like, well, I've got the stuff from mastery or from doing missions and stuff to be able to unlock Quent. So that's where we're at. So we're bouncing because of the engineering that I have and the priority that those need to get done for unlocking and improving core modules. After core modules, then we can start specializing with weapons. But if I don't have the power distributor or the power plant or the thruster or anything like that to move the ship around that I'm in, well, what good are upgraded weapons going to do me if I can't use them very well? So I haven't poured a lot of stuff into any combat ships because I want to focus more on getting my engineers unlocked that are actually going to be beneficial for me personally in the long run for every ship that I own. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So that's the reason we're doing a little bit of bouncing. And the only reason we didn't do this last time is because, well, modular terminals were in the carrier, so we went for grade 5 power plants. So that's what we did last time instead.
But what I meant was you're gonna get exploration data from doing this 5K light year trip.
Okay,
And
so
what I was just suggesting is you turn that data into the station controlled by one of the factions, which you need allied or friendly with to unlock another engineer.
okay,
That
I don't
way
think
you already have the faction kingdom.
I get that, but there are no other engineers that require any faction state increase other than combat rank, which is why that's next.
Orbital flight engaged.
The only system permit you need for any engineer is Quent. And later on for, I think, what was it? The plasmas. Plasmas you have to have a system permit for as well, but that's not going to be too hard. That I'll just do with data courier missions. I got that done in 20 minutes. It was fast. Greetings, commanders, and welcome to Marco Quent's base. Hopefully, if you planned everything ahead of time, you should only ever have to visit here once. So let's talk to Marco Quent and give him his 25 tons of modular terminals. I got these from doing my Federation rank grind earlier. Picked up plenty of modular terminals doing that. That's in the XPH and Canopus system. You can also do this out in Sothis and Ceos running data missions. Just make sure you have at least 25 tons of cargo on whatever ship you're doing it on, and eventually you'll see some missions for picking up modular terminals, but normally you get them on cargo courier missions. Not very often you will get them on data courier missions whatsoever. So I recommend Canopus and XP versus going out to Sothis and Ceos. Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and donate our modular terminals and get Quent unlocked. Now he does power plants up to grade 4 and power distributors up to grade 3. Currently, I don't have any modifications on this ship, and you know what? It's like my A to B signal source hunter, and I want to be able to boost faster. So we brought out the Search and Seizure, which is my joke slash keelback slash signal source collector. And we're going to go ahead and give it a engine focused power distributor, because honestly it's going to be useful for the ship and it doesn't add any mass, and I'm not really using the weapons or the shields that much on this ship. So we'll just give this a grade 3 modification, and that should give us enough to get Palin's invite, and that's really the reason we're here. So let's go ahead and speed through the rest of these.
Incoming message.
Bam! 3.5 rank achieved, and this gives me the useless engineer Chloe Sedesi, who no one should ever go poke or even admonish or even, give the time of day to. And then we've got Palin, who's actually a heck of a lot closer, located in the ARC system. We just have to go 5k out to meet him. So that will be our next thing to do. That wasn't too bad, was it? Still gonna poke the power distributor a little bit more. Don't worry. So Quent, once you're done with him at grade 3.5, never have to visit him again. If you want to, you can pin something from him, but my personal opinion is that once you're done with Quent, leave him on his tiny little space rock and never think about him again. You're done with Quent. All right, now I can go back to like normal dialogue because I'm done with my bit. Oh, we're not doing power plants. You're already done. Oh, I ran out of anomalous bulk scan data. Oh well. Should I add an experimental effect? I'm not worried about it. We are only here to poke things. I have a little bit better power distributor capacity on my engines. It's not modified. I could lightweight it, but at the moment, I don't care. So let's go. So the next thing on the list, we do have to acquire a new spaceship. Because we are almost immediately going to go 5k out. So let's go. Red, his station is 8,000 light seconds from the star. It's quite far. I don't know why you would go to Quent for experimentals. I guess you could do that. Alright, give me a sec. I have to pull up the elite chat from yesterday that I posted my build for the expedition build, which is now on screen. So we're going to be building this today. But yeah, 81 light years. That's a guess. I'm not sure if that's right, but we'll see if we can get up to that range on this Diamondback. So that's what we'll be building next. So where are we going to go to buy it? Well, let's find out, shall we? No, I'm stationed itself. Hey, go shush! Quiet, I'm still thinking. Yeah. Don't interrupt my thought process.
Okay.
Serious, find stations. I want to buy this. Oh wait, I can't buy it because the system is permit locked. Take off the Guardian FSD. Find stations again. Boom. We're going to go Wranglal and buy our new spaceship. Control copy and minimize. And we will still have to go and buy a Guardian FSD booster, I believe, because the Diamondback takes, I believe, a class 4. Oh, I just killed that screen. Let's bring that back up. Boop, thank you, builds. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. I gotta make sure all my tabs go down. I don't have too many tabs open. Alright, give me a sec. I'm combining some windows on my lower monitor. Alright, engineers, Diamondback. Close that. And back to chat. Okay. Here's where we're going. Boop. Alright. Oh, it's on the other side of the planet. What's up with that, eh? Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fine with me. We'll get out of the gravity well first.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My thought now?
Yeah.
I discovered something pretty interesting in Odyssey. You see, if you land your ship on a planet and you come across hostile NPCs, if you take cover underneath your ship, then the shields of the ship will absorb any incoming fire, yet you can still fire. And yeah,
That's a little
that's
broken.
interesting.
It's pretty funny though.
Still broke me. Pretty funny, yeah.
So build a high shield integrity surface outpost build. Still can't see it? Oh, what a nice shot.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I enjoy doing these nice little cinematic shots for my viewers. Valor, it has police on it because, oh, you haven't seen the search and seizure in action. All right, let me get into, once we get to our destination, I'll show you, I will show you the search and seizure in action. I need to remember not to get so excited when I talk. I think that's what it is. Sometimes I think I just talk too fast.
Frameshift drive charging.
Also, I have noticed the slight, did I adjust the power plant on this to make it colder? I don't remember. Power plant, power plant, power plant. No. Well, yeah, I did. I made it bigger and
Four, three,
bigger and colder.
one. Engage.
Yeah, gotta slow down. Where are we landing? Oh, I don't remember where we're landing.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, okay.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Stand by. Hey, where do I find said awesome ship again in the system? I forgot to, I looked at the system name, I did not look at the station name. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Pretty sure it was this one because it's a large station, but just wanted to make sure. I've landed at small outposts that have the entire fitting for a ship before, so I never make assumptions that it's always the only orbital space station or possibly surface outpost, because I wasn't really paying attention when I was searching for it. I was just like, what's the closest place? Oh well. Alright. Well, we don't have to loop around then, do we? We can just aim straight at it. That'll get us there a little faster. Isn't it funny? Okay. I just had this thought as I'm in Super Cruise. So you know how they say like the fastest way to get in between 2 points is in a straight line, and then everyone shows the example where you fold the piece of paper and then the opening in space-time is literally a sphere, interstellar, blah blah blah. If you understand like space-time folding mechanics. If you're on that page with me, alright, follow along. So here's my thought. So even in Elite Dangerous, where we have the ability to travel in Super Cruise technically faster than the speed of light by then manipulating where the ship is in space-time by expanding space in front of the ship and compacting it behind it, basically like a Albacure drive, which basically warps space-time to move the ship along, because you're moving space, you're not moving the ship, so the space-time itself squeezes the ship along. So it's not like you're actually moving, so you don't feel any forces of gravity or inertia or anything because you're bending space-time. That's how our spaceships work in this game. Now, here's another thing. Technically, you're still kind of sort of traveling in a straight line. We haven't exactly figured out how to fold a large amount of space-time to get 2 points to come together. We can kind of sort of do it only if we tunnel in between gravity wells, but like for some reason, like Thargoids can just punch through space-time, jump into a different dimension, and then pop out wherever they want. So I think they figured out like it's actually easier to like jump to a different dimension instead of you know, trying to squeeze space-time along a tunnel the entire way you're going there in a straight line because we're still working off the information of you gotta fly in a straight line. We're still thinking three-dimensional, technically, with the way our frameshift drive works. I would say that our technology is definitely inferior to the Thargoids because they're just like, boop, we're here, now we're here. Boop, we're here, now we're here. Okay. Oh, you're over here in, like, literally in which space? Trying to jump in between two gravity wells? What are you doing here? What is this thing? Oh, leave him alone. He doesn't have anything on him. See? Yeah, Thargoids are scary.
Landing gear deployed.
We think we're so smart with our ability to travel in between stars the way we do. We don't know crap. We need better. Oh, we need better tech for our travel. That's what we need. We still use fuel.
But do targets have cat memes? No, didn't think so. Therefore, we are superior.
I'm talking about travel, not entertainment.
Landing sequence completed.
Can I give you a cat meme in
What's
exchange?
cat meme?
Can I give you a cat meme in exchange for travel? Are you taking cat memes as currency?
I think cat meme should be the official currency.
I think your point is invalid and you're trying to make a joke at the expense of the joke not being funny and pushing it harder and then it not becoming funny even more. So, yeah. Maybe it's your terrible Norwegian sense of humor that only Norwegian people get? Or maybe you're overheated and your brain is not working correctly.
Oh, no, you don't understand.
I think you're overheated and your brain's not working correctly, Ray.
I'm just being an idiot.
Oh. Well, you know, I didn't want to seem racist, but I'm just poo-pooing your ideas, not you personally. You know, if I was smart, I would have gone to a Leon Rui system, but whatever. Yeah, there we go. There's our shuttle. All right, let's fit this baby up. I know, right? Ray Gateway. Ray Gateway for the win. Oh god, no custom paint for the Diamondback. Wow, that brings me back. That's actually... Okay then. I haven't seen a stock Diamondback paint job in so long. That's how long it's been. The paint job surprised me when I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, these do have a default paint job, don't they? Whew. All right. Pardon me, chat. I'm going to move. Actually, you know what? Pardon me, race. I'm going to cover you with Coriolis. Hope you don't mind. I can't see you anymore. I guess race is AFK.
It's not really talking.
Oh. Do thrusters. No, not store. Oh, whatever. I have storage. I don't care. Race, what's your opinion on this? Do you think I should fit for a little bit less fuel so I don't have to slow scoop as much, or just keep the big fuel tank that the Diamondback comes custom with?
Keep the big fuel tank because, I mean, either way you're going to be scooping. So if you go for a lower one, you'll just end up scooping more often. So I'd rather do a long scoop session instead of several small ones.
Yeah, true. All right. Auto field maintenance unit. Any idea why I'm bringing one of those?
Because you're gonna do the neutral highway, which I have never done.
Do you want to come with me? Do you have to go 5K out on any of your guys? Actually, does anyone here on stream have to go 5K out? That's what I'm wondering. Any streamy boys have to go 5K out? Because I'm about to do it. After I engineer some. Ha 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 ha.
I might have to on one of my accounts. But I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I've done it.
Alright. where's the nearest human tech broker? I know there's one around Temple Darius. Human tech broker, hello. Where are you? Why no tech broker? Why no human tech broker? Why? Alright, well, whatever. Let's start the basic engineering. Let's see, we've got thrusters at grade 1, power plant at grade 1, and a power distributor at grade 1. Okay. Well, I guess I'll get that done first. Alright, Felicity, you're first. Let's get it. Oh, I have to get it, actually, we need to get a Guardian FSD booster first, because I don't have one of those. How about Guardian? Any Guardian services?
Landing gear.
Not where we are at, apparently.
Pad detached complete. Depart when ready, Commander.
Oh, no boost. 1D power distributor, that's what you get for, you know, going for jump range. Can't even boost.
Thinking about actually building another Diamondback myself for surface scavenging. So
Why
I
not?
might,
Why not the Dolphin? The Dolphin does such a good job at that.
yeah, but I want the Diamondback for the utilitarian look.
Have you played with a Scout yet? Can you get a Scout faster than a Diamondback?
You have exceeded the station.
I haven't really experimented with that.
Or do you mean a Diamondback more for like surface-based stuff for on-ground?
I'm talking about on-ground stuff for salvaging points of interest and also landing close to bases to do stuff. That's what I was talking about.
Red, did you
Talking about-
text me or did you send me a notification on like Discord? Because if you texted me, my phone's like way over on the bed and it's on silent, so. What, Valor? What did I miss? Hang on, hang on. My use of camera is really good. Thargoids is scary. I read all that. Triple elite and still not killed. Ray Gateway. We need to harness the power of black holes to do weird space warp shenanigans. Tough crowd. Oh, elite general. Oh, okay. Because I'm on streamer mode, so I have no notifications at all whatsoever for Discord. At all. Okay, I just checked elite chat and oh. Oh yeah, you did. Okay, maybe it was a DM. Let me check your DMs, Red. Do. I don't think so, buddy. I don't believe you have sent me any of that because our messages are like back towards May and there's no photos of that. So, yeah. Race, can you do me a favor and do an image search on Discord for photos that people have posted of Elite Dangerous? You can do it easily through the reverse image search on Discord. And look for those photos of that FSD. I need to know what materials I need for the unlock.
Which? Oh, the
5A tech broker.
I'll just look at Dinar or something.
Alright. You should be able to just search for 5A on Discord and it should pop up pretty quick.
Let me just start the download on the report. I'm playing Odyssey.
What?
I'm playing Odyssey and getting the materials. I'll just setting. Never mind. I won't explain.
Yeah, your thought is not complete, sir. You're starting it and then stumbling like you're dropping a watermelon and it's smashed on the ground. You don't know what to do after that point, so you just give up. Just pick up the broken watermelon and be like, well, I had a full watermelon, but here's the broken one. Finish your thoughts sometimes, man. It's not that hard. Come on, Reese. Oh, he muted his mic. He's not talking to me anymore.
I don't know how to do that search now. Don't know where to find the...
So on the top right of Discord, there's a little search bar. Go to the magnifying glass, click on that
I
while
know that.
having our channel open, and then you search for image.
Fuel
And
scoop
it'll link everything,
disengaged.
including all the memes and everything. It's just a way to sort through images only.
Then
Frameshift
there.
drive charging.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. That's not it. Yeah, you're gonna have to figure that out yourself, because I can't figure it out.
Wow, and I thought you were, you know, adept. I suppose not. We have things to teach you later, sir. Don't worry, I will show you. Just not now.
I'm also a bit busy overheating, so...
Why are you overheating?
Because it's...
See, if JST was here, he's really good at doing all that multitasking I ask him to do.
Oh, you see, normally I would be good at doing that as well, but...
Fuel scooping.
Oh, here come the
yeah,
excuses.
yeah.
What?
Super hot there. Can't think.
Like, are you too
I'm-
close to a
I'm-
star, or?
Real life overheating.
Oh, you are physically in your actual
Disengaged.
meat puppet mech body overheating.
Yes.
Drink some ice water.
I need to go grab some more cold water then, because...
Well, go
Well,
do
the
that.
water becomes-
Go do that.
I'll
Go do
I'll
that.
just-
Go now.
I just finished eating this place. No,
Go
no,
now.
I'll finish eating. Now, later.
No.
Later.
Go drink water. Your body demands nuclear reactor coolant.
That's
Oh.
an interesting term for water.
Well, it is. It's dihydrogen monoxide.
Yes.
Okay, Red said he posted it in Elite General and it's pinned. So, since I've got 1800 light seconds to go, I'll look it up myself, since apparently I am a racist today and you are just completely inept. Oh, Red just went in and pinned them all. That's hilarious. Fantastic. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So Race just sent me this. It's what we're going to be doing next. We're going to get this unlocked. So I have to make sure I have enough tellurium and chemical processors, data mine wake exceptions, and electrochemical arrays. So we'll be working on this next. Yay! Alright. So unfortunately, I don't think I have a way of like manually punching all that stuff into ED Engineer, since I don't think it exists yet as far as the unlock table. But hey, maybe if I update it, right? I doubt it. It's probably mainly for Odyssey materials. Alrighty. So I think after this, we've got, I think, the power distributor to lighten that up. I might just not even do that, just to save some time. Farseer should be our only stop. I just hope I have all the stuff I need. We'll see.
Alright, cold water has been acquired.
Hooray!
I also moved my fan closer.
Hooray!
Max power. Here we go. Yeah, that's great.
Well, you can't say you don't have any fans. There's at least one sitting next to you. Anyway, interesting fact I taught Red the other day that I will reiterate since we're approaching on a planet. The blue line around the edge of the planet, if you hit it faster than 200 kilometers a second, you'll crash into it. And the yellow line, if you hit it like the one I'm about to hit, if you hit it faster than 7.5, you'll also crash out.
I'm not entirely sure if it is 7.5. The 200-meter one is correct, that I know, but the yellow line, I'm a bit unsure about that one, because it depends on gravity.
Nope, it's 7.5.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it, but I'm gonna still have some suspicion on it. 'Cause I'm not totally
7.5
sure.
I have tested very thoroughly. I have hit 8 and hit the yellow ring and then just gone bleh. Because why is the outer speed that you have to hit the planetary orbital body at exactly 200 kilometers a second on every planet ever? Right? And then on the disengage and glide path, you're going a maximum of 2500 during that glide plane. That speed is always set. And if you hit the what is it? Basically, it's a 3 times multiplier. If you hit the blue line, I'm sorry, the yellow line at more than 3 times the speed of 2.5k, which is your glide speed, you crash. You can't be going faster than 7500. That's basically what it boils down to. It's how they programmed it. It's a multiplier of 3.
I usually just keep an look on the descent indicator, whatever it's called, and just look at that to see if I'm going too fast enough.
Nah, you just remember 7.5 on the way down and 200 at the edge. Anyway, we're gonna engineer a few things here. First of all being, we're gonna poke the thrusters with a grade 1 clean drive distributor modification to decrease the heat so I can scoop stars deeper and faster. And we are going to make these lightweight as well, correct? No, drive distributors. Why did I do that? Brain, what are you thinking? Let's go strip down. Boop. Wait, right? Hang on. Yes. Okay, strip down. That's what I want. Strip down. Gimme. Done. Alright. Power plant. I want you cold. I think. Okay. So this is going to give me a 25% heat efficiency.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
And then strip down is going to reduce that. And this is, okay, so yeah, this is better.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
I just want to test this. I'm gonna leave my mic unmuted for a little bit. Let me know if you hear a fan in the background at any point.
Okay. Well, I'll know if you start transmitting randomly. You know, I didn't even account for the minimal engineering I could do on lightweighting my sensors. I'm going to throw that into the build as well. Do sensors, grade 3 lightweight, because, you know, I can do that. Oh, that just gave me even more jump range. That's cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's going to make my trip even faster. Alright, next we are going to go to... that's the wrong one, that's the wrong one. Stand by, scream. Stand by. LP 847. LP 847 48. Why I can't just click where I want to on chat boxes, I don't know, but whatever, game. Oh, you know what? There's probably a human tech broker and it was literally in the squadron bookmarks. Okay, cool. Yeah, fine. That's cool. Perfect. That's what we have them for. Alright, we still gotta go get that Guardian FSD booster too. I guess we'll just fly to the one recommended that we have on the squadron bookmarks. Anyway, that's what they're there for.
Departure.
Squadron bookmarks that are organized. Fantastic. What's our jump range? .41. And I don't even have a modified FSD or booster yet. And that's just modifying a few odds and ends and making the ship extra light. So yeah, we're gonna be grooving soon.
4, 3, 2.
All right. Also, Red, thank you for pinning those. It was highly helpful. I very much appreciate it. I wish I was less dumb and just thought of using the squadron bookmarks, which would have been the intelligent thing to do. Okay. So while we're en route, I will have to take a check to see if we have the materials that we need, and if not, then I will more than likely have to convert them. All right, inventory. Filters, element. Do I have any tellurium? I have plenty of tellurium. Okay. Manufactured. Chemical processors. Got those. Data. Data mined. Wake exceptions got 6 out of 18. And then manufactured electrochemical arrays. CD 67. Okay, I just need to convert some data for some data mined. Cool. So we'll need to head to data material trader, and then I should be nice and hot.
Frameshift drive charging.
Cool, cool, cool. Unfortunately, ED Engineer doesn't have the ability to track those yet, but that's fine. I have no problem referencing them manually. Let's just hope I have enough data to convert. I'm pretty sure I have enough trash data to get a decent amount of data mined. We'll see. After we get this, Oh, aren't we? Okay. Alright, stand by. We'll make a pit stop. We'll need to hit a data trader first. Because I don't have enough. Why am I going here if I don't have enough? Alright, bookmarks. Alright, hopefully we have enough data. Let's be on our way.
Frameshift drive charging.
Speaking of long-range jumper, since you're mentioning it, Trench, I'm gonna go ahead and build up the revised build that I've literally been working on as we've been streaming, so stand by. I'm just gonna call that 5K Diamondback. Now keep in mind, I do not have the statistics. Actually, you know what? I'll post the build for it after I'm done. How about that? Because I don't know if the numbers are going to be correct or not. I'd rather give you information that is correct the first time rather than information that may be correct but then needs to be revisioned next time, confusing more people. So stand by. I will get you a Coriolis build link, but I have to install the FSD booster and the frameshift drive onto it first because I don't know how it will work. And then I also think I have to go fly back to Felicity and upgrade the FSD. Why didn't I just do all this other stuff first? Alright, so if you're doing this, get the Guardian FSD booster and the upgraded FSD first, then go to Felicity. Because then you'll save time. Because then you can leave from Felicity. God, I feel dumb. Alright, don't do what I did. Make sure you can get the that module frameshift drive and stuff first. Oh well. Tell you what I'll do is I'll edit this down in the order of operations that things should be done. Okay, to be fair, yes, Red, you are correct. I did not have all the information at first, and I still don't have all the information. Yeah, that's also true. Hello, Super Cruise Assist. There you go. Dumb computer. Alright, so yeah, Trent, we're going to be making a Diamondback Explorer. I'm just using it to jump 5k out to unlock Palin. We're going to be attempting to use the in-game routing for using neutron jumps to go 5k out. So. Right, I think I'm good. I think I've accounted for everything else, I believe. Unless I'm missing a key component for the mass manager or whatever for the experimental for the FSD I'm about to grab. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. We will see. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. But you know what? That's what plans are for. You make the best assumptions you can about what you plan to do in the future, and if things go contrary to that, then you adjust plans on the fly. Because I'm thinking if I can get like a let's just say that this build gets me 75 light years on average per jump, which would be really nice for the minimal amount of engineering that I can do currently to make it lighter. With that, we might be able to get easily some pretty close to, if not slightly over 300 light year jumps with them FSD boosts. So enough of those, and you know, 5k will go by pretty quick. It won't take us long. All right. Starport services.
Confirmed contact. Perform landing checklist. Station services are at your disposal.
All right, material trader. I need this. I think I need, how many do I need? I don't remember. Let's check elite. I need 18 data mine wake exceptions. So we will grab some from this first. Don't worry, I'll go back and get more of this. I just need as much as I can get. Boom. Okay, 18 data mine. Okay, however, since we have it, let's go ahead and pop open. Okay, fine. I'll update today. Yeah, run anyway. I don't care. It's ED Engineer. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Power plant, thermal spread. Not a big deal since I already did one. And what else am I missing? Distorted shield cycle? Shield generator, enhanced, grade 1. Okay, that's fine. We already finished that. We don't have shields. Power plant, Dunzo. Power plant, thermal spread, Dunzo. Mass manager. Are we good on this? Looks like we're good. Drag drive's also good if needed. But we don't really need it. Not on this ship. And yeah, I think we're good to go. We are good to go. Let's go ahead and, what do you have for sale here? Oh, Guardian stuff. Cool. Awesome. Perfect. I can actually use this exact place to get my FSD booster at the same time. Wow, that is super convenient. How about that? Our data broker is also a Guardian broker. What a good bookmark. That was such a nice... I will have to give compliments to JST. JST, if you see this later, or if someone wants to, you know, timestamp this, because we are an hour and 7 minutes in. JST, thank you for the awesome bookmark for data conversion, because it is not only for data, it is also a place to buy Guardian modules after you have them unlocked. So, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate your good use of station services and bookmarks. Thank you. I appreciate it. What a good bookmark. If you're wondering where this is, it's in LFT 926. If you're not in the wing and you want to make a blueprint or a bookmark for a good
Released.
Guardian
Engines
place,
engaged.
why can I not move? Okay. You know what? I don't need this.
Online.
I'm not using it. Alright, okay, yeah, tech broker now. Map. And human tech broker. Don't tell me I passed it up because I'm dumb. I probably passed it up because I'm dumb. Ah. It didn't have any, anything else. I guess Red added it to the squadron, I suppose. Since it's not organized yet, we'll have to have JST adjust that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Adjust what?
Adjust some of the squadron bookmarks still. We'll have plenty of time to like mess around tomorrow while we're blowing stuff up. It'll be fine. Fun day tomorrow. Should be good times.
I mean, there's something you want me to adjust right now. I can do it.
Oh, well yeah, you could if you don't mind.
Okay, what am I editing?
The human tech broker one, you'll have to bookmark it yourself and then delete the squadron and then add your blueprint into the squadron with the same formatting as the other ones. So take a look at the formatting for the other brokers and stuff.
Hello, let me see. Focus location. So what do I do? Like,
Well, look at the way that JST bookmarked all the other ones from squadron bookmarks and follow the same formatting as best you can.
okay, so let's see. What's the thing for Guardian? I don't think there is one, so but I'll do it. Let's see. I just need to remember the name of that system, so I'll just do this.
Alright. Well, I'm coming into... What are we doing? Oh yeah, the unlock. So I'm about to go tutorial mode here, so...
Okay, should be changed.
November.
Cool, thank you.
Station services are on standby for your arrival, Commander. Good to have you. Authorization cleared. Your assigned landing pad is number 06. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Landing gear deployed.
And touchdown. Alright, so we've stopped at, well, just about any station in the bubble that has a human tech broker. Now, why are we here? Well, at the human tech broker, they have a Class 5A pre-modified frameshift drive that not only has a grade 5 fast boot, but grade 5 increased range pre-engineered onto it, and you can add experimental effect onto that. Well, what's the big benefit of that? Well, faster boot sequence adds an additional 15% optimal mass to the FSD, so instead of getting 55%, you get 80. So, well, my math is off. Maybe 70? It's like 70% increase. Okay, let's try that again. My math is off. Let's redo that. Ahem. Alright, so we're at a station in the bubble. Doesn't matter where. It's anywhere that has a human tech broker available. We're here because they have a Class 5 frameshift drive that is double engineered, available for sale if you just turn in materials. There's a lot, so let's see how much it is and what you need to unlock it, shall we? And I need to redo that because I didn't turn off chat. Thanks, Trent, for messing up my recording. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It was my fault. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Let's try it again. Let's get a little bit of dolly zoom in. Yeah. Everybody likes the dolly zoom. Alright, let's try it again. Take 3. 3, 2, 1. Greetings, Commanders. What are we doing here today? Well, we're going to be getting the best Class 5 frameshift drive in the game, currently, as of this date. It's modified with grade 5 long range and grade 5 faster boot sequence, which gives it a pretty significant boost above any frameshift drive you can engineer yourself in the game for a Class 5. This works great for the Diamondback on giving it some ridiculously long jump range capability, and also works great for, you know, ships like Pythons, which are great for passenger runs in Rubigo and making stupid amounts of money. Which is the main reason I'm doing this, but also because I have to unlock Palin and I want the smallest, fastest, cheapest, long-range jumping ship I could, and, well, you know, this is available, so why not make use of it? So let's find out what you need to unlock it, what you need to buy it, what materials are required, and you know what, just in case, where to get those materials. Let's find out where to get this stuff, shall we?
Before you go on about where to get that stuff, may I bring you some nice information?
Sure.
ED Engineer will, in fact, tell you what materials are missing for it. You can actually find it in the ED Engineer under Technology.
Boop. Well, it wasn't there before. I don't need all this stuff anymore.
Well, it's called Engineered FSD V1. You'll find it under Human in ED Engineer under Technology. Same with the missile rack. That's also there.
There we go. So what's this, the FSD? Yep, that's it.
And yeah.
So it's
Engineer.
FSD V1. That's the one you want.
Yes.
So I can just throw this on the shopping list. Bam! Another reason that ED Engineer is awesome. Scotty, my little wiener dog, has come to visit me. Hey, buddy, what you doing? Scotty, buddy, what are you doing? Excuse me, stream. My wiener dog has come for a visit. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Do you need to go outside? Do you need to go outside, Scotty? Do you want to go outside? Yeah, he does. All right. Stand by, viewers. I must take care of my resident pet. We'll go on a little break screen here for the time being. So you guys enjoy the break screen. I'm going to go take care of the wiener dog and take this opportunity to go on a restroom break. So we'll be back in a bit. Be back in a bit, guys. Bye-bye. to everybody. We're back, and I think we're done with ED Engineer, so let's go ahead and shut this down. Boop. And yeah, so we are going to go to... okay, yeah, back to tutorial mode. I just ran up all the stairs. Hang on, give me a sec to catch my breath. Alrighty. So, once you are at anywhere that has a human tech broker, just pull open their menu, and if you have the materials, you should be able to unlock the pre-engineered frameshift drive. So it's 18 data mine wake exceptions, which is a grade 5 data. Then you've got 26 tellurium. I got all that at the crashed Anaconda and OAir 2B. The electrochemical arrays and chemical processors I actually got at Dav's Hope. So Dav's Hope, Crash Conda, and Jameson's Crash Cobra for converting data. So like all this I did at the 3 spots I normally go to for any minor engineering project. You go to the Crash Conda and OAir 2B for raw material. So that's your tellurium. If you need mechanical components and you don't want to do any combat and you just feel kind of lazy, go out to Dav's Hope and, you know, ground prospect over there. That'll also get you some data from the ground pylon as well. As you drive by, you can scan it. And then if you don't have enough stuff to convert up to data mine wake exceptions, you go back out to the Jameson's Crash Cobra and convert all those materials. So yeah, this is not hard to unlock. It just might require you to make a couple pre-stops to get some stuff converted, but for the time being, this is the best Class 5 frameshift drive in the game. However, every single time you purchase one, it costs this amount of materials. So make sure that if you want more than one, you have enough materials to get more than one. So you have to double up all that stuff. Luckily with ED Engineer, you can now track that. So feel free to add that onto your shopping list from the technology section. Thanks to my buddy Race for pointing that out to me. Anyway, let's go ahead and unlock this frameshift drive. We'll slap it on, because I have a stock 5A on this ship for now. It was there for a temporary fitting. And then once we're done with that, we can compare the totals that we have in here after we land at Felicity and poke the experimental on the FSD and see if our theoretical totals line up with our actual totals that we get. Like, is this it or not? I don't know. I think this is it.
Might be in your stored modules, maybe?
Maybe. Oh yeah, there it is. I am dumb. Please forgive me. Oh, wow, look at that jump range. Whew. Crazy. We're not even done yet. All right, so I'm pretty sure we're still going to have some power issues. Yeah, 95.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
And pretty much all that's fixed by turning off the AMFU, which I'm only going to be using if I do a pit stop to fix the FSD anyway, or anything else for that matter. All right, cool. I didn't have as many power issues as I thought. All right, we're good to go. All right, back to Felicity. Also, thank you for everyone that pointing it in my, oh, no. Where we're going, we don't need shields. We're going to be in Super Cruise almost the entire
Near the
time.
landing pad.
Why would I need
Regular
shields?
to outside the exclusion zone.
Oh man, it is nice seeing 70 light years for my jump range now. She's not fast in normal space, but that's not what she's designed for.
Frameshift drive charging.
Man. Whew, 78 light years unladen. That is awesome. We're not done yet, though.
Near the exclusion zone. You're clear to resume own navigation.
4, 3, 2.
We can still make her jump farther.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, those slight modifications to the engines and the power plant really help with the thermal draw on scooping, so I can deep scoop very easily now.
Disengaged.
Very nice.
Frameshift drive charging.
Very nice. She's not as cold as my Dolphin is with the exact same modifications, but she'll do the job. The main thing is that she jumps further, and that's the point.
3, 2, 1.
Actually, Red, I'm not. I might just stick with the standard 32-ton fuel tank. I'm not sure if I'm going to add extra fuel since we're going neutron star heavy. I'm not sure yet.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, I am going to... Boo boo boo. It's funny, I'm actually getting pretty comfortable in between swapping in between like keyboard and joystick, except for combat. Like I'll fly around and run errands with keyboard and mouse, no problem. It's actually pretty comfortable for me to fly this way. Joystick is nice for cinematics when I have to abuse the camera because I've got all the keybinds memorized there, so. I'll be able to go like 1,000 light years for scooping. Well, I think I can manage 3 neutron jumps in a Diamondback, man. That's probably close to about 1,000 light years without a larger fuel tank. But that's like a guaranteed neutron jump at every star, so I'm gonna be wearing my ship down awful fast doing this. Awful fast. That's true. Well, Red, I mean, you're off tomorrow, right? Saturday? We could spend some time Saturday getting me help with getting my instant pips up and running, and then I don't know if Toddster is watching this. Toddster, are you here? Toddster. Hello, Toddster. Toddster, are you here? If Toddster is here, then he can also help me with voice attack. Because I want to get Dark up and running again. I would like to run... God, I forget which one is John Delancey, the guy who basically plays Q from Star Trek. I really want him as a co-commander, like for voice-activated stuff, but he is a tad on the crude side, and since I'm like G-rating my channel now for like, you know, family-friendly viewing, yeah, I don't think I can have John Delancey inside my spaceship with me, unfortunately. It's very sad. I really like John Delancey. Really, Picard? Although I never did get Q's absolute fascination with Captain Janeway. As much as I like, as many as people like hate Voyager, it's like that's like one of the Star Treks I watch the most. However, TNG still awesome. DS9 awesome. Enterprise was pretty good, but suffered from that like just, I don't know. It just wasn't as well done. It was still good. I really enjoyed Enterprise, but it wasn't as good as the Next Generation. Next Generation and
Orbital flight.
some of the original series did a lot of like groundbreaking stuff. Not that I'm a huge Trekkie, I just appreciate it. Like my whole thing about like how to treat people for the most part is one, educate them, two, you treat people how you would like to be treated to a certain degree, and any interaction that people have with you online is based upon how you directly interact them through your interactions as a game character, and that should be it. Whatever someone thinks about, other stuff outside of that, you leave that out of the game. Politics bores me and is pointless for a large degree. Alright, down to Farseer. Boop, and dock.
Lakon, Mike, India, November.
Season 4, Episode 2. I don't remember Season 4, Episode 2.
Docking protocol.
Is that when they got like 7 of 9? Ah! See, Yelv just became an engineering minion. Thank you for having your brain ionized, sir, and becoming more intelligent to become one of my minions. Stick around, you'll learn a lot. Anyway, thanks for subbing. What happened in Season 4, Episode 2 of Voyager? Did 7 of 9 show up? Who'd have thought? How do we keep this Star Trek series relevant for Voyager? Fan service. What? Yes, fan service. That won't work. It worked. But to be fair, Seven was an awesome character too. Like her character development from like, I am a part of the Borg, and then hey, you're a normal person again. You know what's funny about that? That would be like if someone nowadays got off like social media and Twitter and then like slowly readjusted to normal life again without like Facebook or Twitter being everything about their existence. Oh, that's hilarious. LOL. That's fantastic. I gotta remember that one. That's a good point. Alright, so we're here to poke our already ridiculously upgraded frameshift drive with an experimental effect. So the optimized mass right now is 55% on that, but faster boot sequence also gives 15%. Now this is the double engineered frameshift drive, it is just not showing as such. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to add the experimental effect of Mass Manager. This is going to give me up to 1856.4 tons of optimized mass. Woo! That is going to make for some spicy jump range. How much jump range? Oh, 81.33. Let's see how close my math was on my build, shall we? Ooh, a little bit off. Slightly off. 81.5. All right, what am I missing? All right. Let's go down and do some theory crafting, because apparently my math is incorrect somewhere. We did hit 80 light years, so that's good. That's what I wanted. But let's take stock of what is going on and see what the problem is with my theory crafted build, and then I'll share it and you guys can figure out how to build this yourself. Which is pretty easy. It's just make it as small as possible, light as possible, add an FSD booster and an autofield maintenance unit because I'm using neutron stars, upgrade the power plant or it's able to run everything except for the AMFU, and then throw the upgraded class 5 FSD on it, and then throw the experimental on it, and then poof, you're good to go. Or I could add more fuel. I don't know. Alright, core internal, the main thing we're going to be focusing on is the frameshift drive, because clean drive, strip down. Let's pull up the builds at Diamondback, please and thank you. Okay, so Low emissions, stripped down power plant. Low emissions, stripped down power plant. Okay. What's next? Clean, stripped down thrusters. Clean, stripped down thrusters. Okay. Okay, the frame shift drive is going to be a fun part. All right, so the FSD, it's mainly based on the stats here. So let's do I guess. Wait, no, wait, this one? No, this one. Yes. Okay. Okay, modifications. Here's the stats. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna put it over here. Boop. And then we'll grab Elite. Boop. And then we'll grab this again. Boop. And now we can compare them. Haha! What an efficient use of screen space. Oh, hi, Nick. I've got 3E on what? 3E, 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 3E sensors. Oh, good catch. Thank you, Ray. We'll have to fix that. Oh, I feel so dumb. Dummy, dummy, dummy. Thank you, Ray, for catching that. Oof, big oof, big oof. All right, we will check the stats, but thank you for catching that. You found the problem so fast. I appreciate you very much. Look at you catching things I didn't. All right, so the thrust frame shift drive. That's the one with the stats I need to compare. Integrity. 26, really? So it actually isn't taking stats from both modifications. How interesting. Let's see. 77 on the integrity. Mass is 26. Oh, integrity is, there it is. Okay, 77. That was right. Never mind. All right, integrity. It's mass integrity and then integrity mass here. Oof, big oof. Optimal mass 1856.4. 1856.4, that's correct. And power draw 0.69. Power draw 0.69. Okay. And the thermal load, it has no data on here for how the thermal load works. That's something that's never worked on Coriolis. That's fine. So it looks like if, let's say that we did 3E thrusters and then we did grade 3 lightweight, what would that put us at? 81.22. What's our current maximum jump range? 81.33-ish. That's pretty close. I think we actually might get a larger effect in the game with some 3Ds lightweighted at 3. 81.5. I think we might have... yeah, I gotta go poke my sensors. Also, thank you, Ray, for catching that. Yeah, let's squeeze a little bit of jump range out of our ship, shall we? Hey, Micah. How's it going, buddy? Oh, that's where you're from. Valor is from California.
Restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
And just in case you're wondering, it's not that Texans hate Californians, it's just we don't like your policies. Anyway, what are we doing? Well, we got to jump into Super Cruise to go to a different system to buy a better lightweight life support, and then come back to Felicity and engineer it again. I'm wasting so much time just because of my ineptitude. I apologize, viewers. I'm very sorry. I flew where I was supposed to, but I didn't buy what I was supposed to. Well, we can easily fix that. You know what? Let's go for, let's just drop this off and 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 this and this and this. We'll take the life support. We'll take all these off, throw that off. We'll just say we're at Desiat. And, boop, and find me a station that I can buy that at. Gray Terminal, cool, that's in this system, perfect. I don't even have to go anywhere, how convenient. Navigation, over here, thank you. Super Cruise Assist, and we'll do that as soon as we get out of Fat Planet Masslock. We have a plan. We have a plan. Well, then, Valor, I would probably guess that you're in the north side of California, where it's a little bit more red. Oh, it's sensors. Man, Ray is just catching me today on all my errors. 3D sensors? Alright, well, it still works out. We're going to the same place. Thank you, Ray. Super helpful. I appreciate it. I can't believe I just dumped all those grade 3 lightweight life support or lightweight sensor materials, though. I feel dumb. But to be fair, the original build did not have lightweight sensors in mind, so I guess. Whatever, Red. Whatever, Red. Oh, I still have chat off. People on the post stream won't see the chat on screen. I don't know. Do you guys like chat on screen or not? I could do either or. I mean, I have enough. Screen space, so. Parataxic distortion. What an interesting. I will have to look that up. Oh, you prefer chat on screen? All right, fine. I'll turn your stupid chat back on. Ooh, there you go. There's your chat. Boop boo. Oh well. Politics a lot aside. As long as we both like space and want to make humanity better, I'm all down for helping you out. True that. Oh, on screen lets us know OBS is working. Fair enough. See, what I wish is I wish I could have the chat screen for like in studio mode, like be on the left side of the screen, and then I can move the monitor that I have it on, because then it'd be easier for me to read chat. And then I'd just have to focus on like OBS on my bottom screen, because right now it's in my center screen. See, like one of my, so this is a little personal, but like one of my personal like hopes and dreams is that one day humanity will be able to build ridiculous space structures, you know, like these space stations and stuff, among more ridiculous ideas like Niven rings and you know, structures around stars, Dyson spheres, thing along those lines. I'd hope for humanity to be able to get there eventually. It's just with a lot of the stuff going on right now, there's just so many greedy people that want other people to be wage cattle, and it upsets me. Because I'd rather humanity progress forward as a whole rather than one side taking advantage of the other. Well, the thing is, one thing that's like awesome about Star Wars, and also extremely dumb about Star Wars, is that when you have giant fleet battles, the spaceships can see each other. In actuality, you would probably never see your target without, you know, electronically assisted, you know, aiming and finding and stuff. But the funny thing about Star Wars, it's basically World War II battleships in space with airplanes / fighters doing dogfights in space. The only reason that our method works is because our thrusters fire to make it seem like we're flying through like an atmosphere or something like that. But if you turn off flight assist, it's like, oh, guess what? You're still completely limited to Newtonian physics. So the reason we have dogfights is because of the way our ships are designed. We choose to fly at very low, slow speeds, only because we can afford to do that for the most part in normal space because we have frameshift drives. At that point, normal space is only for like maneuvering and stuff. Other than that, you're just like boop. But yeah, Star Wars is basically World War II. You've got giant battleships firing at each other from extreme range. You've got fighters that are doing dogfights. And then you've got the troops on the ground doing like trench warfare and stuff, whereas otherwise you just position your battleships in orbit and nuke everything from orbit. Which can be done, but it takes several hours to do.
Docking restraints engaged.
But the thing is that like spaceships in Star Wars like float around as if they're in water, and to move they constantly have to apply thrust as if there is friction in space. Star Wars space has friction. Real space doesn't. Because if the engines fail, their ships like slow down and stop. Oh well, it's Star Wars. Whatever. Who cares? I still love it, even if the physics makes absolutely no sense. What are we here for? Oh yeah, modules. Outfitting. See, I got so distracted. I forgot why we're here. I got too distracted. All this just to poke one module to make it slightly lighter so I can jump slightly further when I get a neutron boost. But hey, you know what? I think it's worth it. Sorry, 3E sensors that I accidentally wasted materials on. I have to swap you out for something a little bit more expensive, but lighter weight that will give me more range. Sorry! Alright, back to Felicity. Boop, 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 boop.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. You are cleared to leave.
Micah, I only know episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't know this non-existent 7, 8, and 9 that you're talking about. I haven't seen them. My memory's so bad. I don't think there was like anything redeemable about 7, 8, and 9 from Disney. Except maybe where like Luke used force projection. That was kind of cool.
Drive charging.
But yeah, Rey's a Mary Sue,
3, 2,
and they like playing like they're part of the Skittles crew to make a tiny portion of the population happy by signaling. And it didn't focus on story, and they had no direction, and 7, 8, and 9 were absolutely positively terrible, and I hope they retcon them into non-existence. That's just my personal opinion. Although Mandalorian is absolutely fantastic because gamers that watch The Mandalorian are like, oh god, fetch quests. I know what those are. And yes, they always suck because every episode of The Mandalorian is like, here's the thing we have to go get, or here's the thing we have to go do for money. And it's just, episodic. And you know what? That's absolutely, completely fine. Because honestly, it's nice to watch a show like that. Oh yeah, Mandalorian was absolutely superior to the sequel trilogy, as was Rogue One. Solo, a Star Wars story, was absolute garbage though. Solo was awful. There were some cool parts. Yes, there were cool parts, but overall the movie was terrible. There was no point to it. I'll take The Mandalorian, and I will take, Mandalorian and Rogue One before the garbage sequels. I probably could have been like 400 or 500 light years away by now if I had just left with that E-rated life support. Oh well. Hey, you know what? I got a build and I'm gonna stick to it. Besides, I need to see if my theory crafting is correct or not. Because according to my theory crafting, boop, we should be at like 81.5 by the time we're done. Maybe. Well, I'm at 81.45 now. So is it just without the modification that we're fine? No, see, because it says 81.33. I'm missing extra mass somewhere for some reason. That's how very odd. Very odd. Yeah, true, Connor. Okay, so since I have like a lot of you guys here, how many of you like is just like a throw I don't know, say something in chat like an '07 or something if you caught a little bit a part of my accidental Dungeons and Dragons stream yesterday that I was recording with Titan and his friends? How many of you caught that stream? Oh, Maki caught it. Zero caught it. Okay, so here's a question. Would you guys be interested, because I did record it because it was like my first time playing D&D. Would you guys be interested if I like started cutting that down and throw it into like a tiny series where like I throw it into like little 20-minute segments or something after we're done with the campaign? Because we're just doing a one-shot right now. Would you guys be interested in watching that if I posted it? Because like I didn't mean to stream it at all. Like I was just intending to record it and then like maybe post it and like leave it unlisted so like I could go back and watch it myself later. All right. Oh, cool. All right. Well, I guess we can maybe start expanding the channel into maybe a slightly different direction in the future. I mean, I really enjoyed playing it. I had an absolute blast. So, I don't know. How about this? How about this? Because I think Monday we're planning on having our next session to do part 2. I'll run this past Titan, but if Titan would be okay with it, his friends would be okay with me streaming it on Monday morning. It would be early. He said at like 9 in the morning my time, so that's way earlier than I normally stream. If you guys are down for it, I could stream part 2 of our D&D journey. It'd be in the morning. You could always watch it later. I don't mind if you guys like watch it after the fact, but if you're down for me streaming that when we do it next, I'm down for that as well. I can't say that we're gonna have the best mic quality with some of our attendees though, because we're all over the place.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints.
Or if you prefer just something edited down to where I can smooth over some of the rough parts or some of the long waiting portions. All right, let's upgrade this these sensors that I used the wrong kind last time. Good job, Minnie. So smart. SMRT. 81.6. Yeah, we definitely hit past 81.55. I'm definitely gonna have to narrow down what's wrong with my build in Coriolis then, because it is not displaying the proper numbers according to what I have in game. Or maybe just it can't theoretically do that. I don't know. I do not know. Alright, 1-ton thrusters now. So it puts our max jump range at 81.69. 69. Perfect. All right. As I'm pretty sure this build is correct. So we've got no modifications because this is with like Felicity Engineering only to do this 5K trip and the super special awesome frameshift drive, which I did account for. All the totals are and is correct. So this build should technically, it says we should have like 84.57 for max, 81.57, but it's 81.69. So something's off slightly somewhere and I don't know where. But that is okay. It's probably off by like a decimal point in here that's not displaying over here. No big deal. Let's plot where we're gonna go. I don't care anymore at this point. We're gonna go coreward. What's this? How far away is this? .6? I don't know why it's bookmarked. But you know what? That's as good a place as any. All right, jet cone boost, fastest route, boop boop, and plot. All right, I'm seeing a few far jumps. Whew. All right. Cool. I was just showing everyone to make sure they pay attention to their builds, right? All right. So, how many guesses of how many jumps do you think the route plotting is going to say it's going to take for us to get out here? Because this is the bookmark. I don't know why. I think we should just go find out. How many jumps do you guys think this is going to be? It's, what, 4.8k out? 4.6k? 400 light years short of how fast I have to go out? Valor, I have not. If you would love to link that in the stream chat, that would be super stupidly useful. I will happily pull that up and use that for the routing instead of using... Well, I don't know. I kind of wanted to use the in-game stuff. Let's see how many jumps it'll take. 41 jumps for almost 5,000 light years with this build. Should I wait to use the neutron router or should I just go? Because 41 jumps is not that far. It really isn't. Let's go ahead and get out of mass lock either way. Let's start. That's true. Alright, let's open up the Googles then, and what was it, Spanish neutron router? Boop, here we go. So, Desiat. Oh, my average light year range. What is my average light year range? 75.6. Increase this to reduce how far off the direct. Okay, we'll keep that as is. Let's see. Where shall we go? Let's take a look at the galaxy map. Maybe we should just look at something cool, eh? Something that's not too far away, which basically gives us a radius of about this far around the bubble. So should I just go for Tracheoi? I'm just looking for a different destination overall, that's all. This was just a bookmark that was out here that it was like, oh, shiny, let's go see that. See, that's 11k. I'm not going out there. Alright, let's try this. This side of the screen, please. TRAIKOA KQ TAC Y space D2. Here. Calculate. So do I just manually plot from here every single jump? Oh, 27 jumps. Dang. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I believe that's how you do it. Also, I'm just gonna pop in and say I discovered something interesting again with Odyssey and the license. Apparently, uh, starports and planet reports and stuff, like
that's
planet report
200
stuff,
light years. I can't jump directly there. What? What are you doing, game? Oh, that is a neutron. Oh, okay. That's fine. Let's head there.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Well, I kind of want to take the neutron route. We'll see. Oh, we're going straight to Jackson's Lighthouse. Okay, that's fine with me. Woo! Okie dokie. Well, what a great way to start our trip, eh? Starting out from Jackson's. I forgot I had a neutron so close to home. Oh, the auto plotter is actually sending me there. That's funny.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right, off to our first neutron star. This will actually be the first neutron star I will have seen on this account. So, let's go take a peek.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
See, Valor, I think you have to show me how some of that stuff, because I've never used EDMC before. I've heard people talk about it, but I've never used it. And if it will auto put it into the clipboard, that'll be awesome handy. But I can easily do that during jump animations, so. Alright, fuel scoop is on, everything should be operational. Let's get into this.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
And there we go, let's get out. Woo, turbulence. We're safe and not hot, and here we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
I see an asp. Hello, asp. I think he might be stuck in the vortex. Good luck to you, sir, whoever you may be. I've got a 284 light year jump to make.
4, 3, 2, 1.
See? That's all I had to do. Alt-Tab, Control-C, Control-V. I probably should descan some of these things, eh? Be an awful waste.
System scan complete. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Ah, come on. Why is it doing that? That's so weird. charged. Alright, 307 light years. Annoying. Very annoying. It's not working.
Frameshift drive charging.
Manual jump. Some neutron plotter this is working out to be. Did I do something wrong?
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
It's not working correctly. 393, okay. This I can make. Okay, so we just have a hiccup here. Okay.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, well, we'll sit here and scoop for a bit. Oh, okay. Alright, continuing on our way.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Yeah, it looks like after a couple of these short mid jumps, I should start hitting the highway pretty soon. So I'll make sure that on every jump until I get to a neutron star, I cap up the fuel tank just in case.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Okay, we're gonna have another 3 jump system after this, so we can
Fuel scoop disengaged.
should be able to just start
Drive
going.
charging.
Good time to copy it is right before you jump into the system.
Two, one. Engage.
Woo!
System scan complete. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Alright. How much damage does that do if I stay in there? Ah, not too bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is one way to do it, I suppose. If you plot it and you can't make the jump, you choose one of the jump points that it's navigating to and jump directly to that, and then it'll keep route plotting the direction you need to go for your next neutron star. And if you're lucky, you'll land on some fuel stars.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Oh, you can just hit the button and copy it. That's so much faster. I had my mic muted.
Fuel scooping.
Much easier. Alright, then it's just a bunch of single jumps after that. Give me some fuel.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
Off we go. I think this is going to be the very start of our neutron highway that we're going, so let's be on our way, shall we?
4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright guys, here we go. And please help me keep an eye on my fuel.
4, 3, 2,
Here we go.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Cannot comply.
I didn't get a scoop. Let's try this again, shall we?
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
There we go. Much better.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hey, Nitro. We're doing the 5K trip with the Neutron Highway, because, you know, saving time, I guess. Also, less jumps.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And a higher chance of possible death. Which I don't want, but it might happen. Exploration is going. It's going. I'm mainly just honking.
System operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, come on. Oh, no, not again. Gotta get back into that tail.
Frameshift
There we
drive
go.
operating
Alright, now
beyond
we're good.
safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
And off we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Frameshift drive is at 91%. We're still doing okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
At this rate, every 4 jumps is 1,200 light years at least. Ah, thereabouts. Neutron highway for the win.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
To be space awesome enough to unlock Palin. All right, that's an interesting head cannon. It's funny.
3,
I don't think you have to use neutron stars. It's just, well, if you want to do it faster, you may die, but you'll get it done faster. And I'm all about saving time. Ah, not what I wanted. I keep thinking like map is like alt tab or something. Oddly enough.
warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. System scan complete. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on my fuel as well. We'll make a fuel stop next.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fuel stop next. I know, I'm not very good at honking. I don't explore, remember, so I don't have those exploration habits down.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. My baby's hungry.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
104. We're here. Still scooping. All right, let's go a little deeper. All right, optimal scoop. Now we just sit here and wait for a bit. That's kind of the downside of the Diamondback. She's got fantastic range and longevity, but not so much for the fuel scooping rate. No, Nitro, you can slow down to minimal speed as long as you're at the right altitude. And my Diamondback's cold, so I can literally just sit here at maximum scoop rate. I only go as deep as I need to.
Oh wow, I never knew that.
Oh, hello.
Oh, different mic, I might be louder.
How did you get up into the executive suite, Nitro?
You moved me.
No, I think maybe Race did. I didn't move you up.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, sorry, am I gate crashing?
No, you're fine. I just wasn't expecting you. And I was like, you don't have permission to be in this channel. Why are you here? I don't have a problem with you being here. I'm just surprised.
Oh, I thought you moved me, sorry.
No, I didn't move you. I think someone else did. It's probably Race. But yeah, you can dip down into a star, and then once your fuel scoop hits like the maximum scoop rate, you can fly up a little bit and then down until you hit the perfect scoop rate at the right altitude, so you can scoop without overheating. Because you can go deeper, but it just makes you hotter. There's no point to it. So there's actually an optimal altitude to, you know, eat star at.
Plus the fact I've put you don't have to move, but you are moving because you're moving at what, 30 kilometers a second?
30 kilometers a second, which is slightly faster than Earth's orbital velocity at about 400 kilometers, which is kind of funny. It's like you're going slightly faster than Earth's normal orbital velocity at 400 kilometers. What? You're not going that fast, relatively. But it really doesn't matter because we're flying around with like a bubble of space-time warped around our ship, so it's just like, here's our set minimum velocity, slightly faster than Earth orbital.
Game physics.
Hey, you know what? It makes sense to, I mean, just, if you look at something long enough and then compare it to real-world physics, you can be either, that's dumb, or maybe they put a limitation on it because of this. You know, I don't know. I don't even know how a frameshift drive works.
Well, let's just leave it to the fact that Mr. Brayborn is extremely intelligent, and I would have thought that there's a few things in this game that had to be because he requested it that way.
Well, I mean, I get that, but I'm just amazed that like somebody figured out somehow to run electricity through some kind of configuration of molecules, and it is able to warp space-time. Right?
Yeah, true.
It's like, huh. Alright, 47 is where we're at. On to Blee. We're still in the Blee sector. Well, it looks like we're hitting some interstellar gas soon. That's cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, I won't get too in depth because obviously I don't want to talk about too much, but I watched a video the other day on plasma space engines, where basically they create plasma with magnetic coils, and then they release it as a propellant rather than chemical propellant.
So they're just taking interstellar gases like a ram scoop, funneling it in with a magnetic bottle, and then jettisoning out the end and stealing energy from the mass that it flung through itself with. Like that?
No, they were using, I'd have to look at the video again, but basically they're accelerating particles, so it became, that's a good point, Angel.
That's the main part of my question is like, is it a fuel, or are they accelerating like interstellar gases? Because like we already have ion engines, like on lots
I
of
believe it
nukes.
was hydrogen because it was the sun obviously turns hydrogen into plasma, doesn't it?
Mhm. Well, and it's like ridiculously abundant as well, so.
Yes, that is true.
But I don't know how dense the interstellar volume of gases are. Because like the idea of a ram scoop has been, you know, pushed before, where you're able to use a magnetic bottle to scoop interstellar gases into a magnetic funnel and then shoot them out the butt of the ship, therefore technically stealing energy from those interstellar gases by directing them with a magnetic field and then pushing off of them to continue to gain speed. That way you don't have to bring your fuel with you, you just have to have a way of generating power. And that's kind of the hard part. Unless you have a fusion generator, then you're kind of, you know, making matter to a certain extent, but like, I don't know. Unless you're producing, well, yeah, I mean, I guess if you're using a fusion generator and then possibly some of the byproducts of that fusion, you could spit out the butt of the ship to, I don't know, do that. You're still losing mass as you go, though. That's the problem. But I guess everything runs on fuel, doesn't it? Even though I don't like the idea of Star Wars ships running on fuel that's really expensive and runs out in one movie. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I sparked a tangent, didn't I?
No. It's just I sparked a tangent with that one. All right, we're at 40. We're moving on to 27. We are going to take a look at the fuel tank. Although I don't think we'll need to yet. 190 light years. What is that? Garbage jump. Barely using any fuel. Alright, we're at half tank. We're fine. Continuing on our way. Oh, okay. I wonder if it was a more recent video from Scott Manley. I'll have to look that up. I haven't watched a lot of Scott Manley's videos recently. I should go on a Scott binge. Maybe I'll go on a Scott Manley binge after I'm done with this long trip through outer space. More neutron stars.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
27.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
55.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive charging.
Speaking of FSD, how you doing, buddy? A little cooked. Not too badly, though. Not too cooked. Alright, Connor, that's awesome. Throw it in the video section and tag me with it.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, the Bussard ramjet.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Oh, garbage jump. 159 light years. I could do that in like 2 normal jumps. What's the next stop? Well, that is a juke. Whatever. Let's go. I don't care. I'm just gonna follow the neutron router. It knows what it's doing. Alright, 22. 9 is next. So we got like what, 4 jumps and then we're there. Man, this is fast. Covering some crazy fast distance. Just pew 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 across the galaxy.
First time I went to Colonia, I used the neutron highway.
Yeah. Next time I go, I'll be using the highway as well.
The only thing was I didn't have an AFMU. My FSD got down to about 72%.
Ooh, look at this guy. Very active neutron boy.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Module malfunction.
Oh, we got our first module malfunction. Oh, let's nope. Let's get out of here before my frameshift drive shuts down inside the neutron star cone. Whew. Okay. I think after this next neutron jump, we're gonna stop for a quick maintenance. Actually, you know what?
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know. Should I keep pushing it? I'm at 79. We didn't really get a malfunction. Should we do a pit stop?
I jinxed it, I reckon.
Hmm.
Are you on the specially modified FSD?
Yeah,
Or
it
just
it
engineered?
does have lower integrity as well. It's a little bit more fragile.
Yep.
All right. Well, if it gives us a little bit more trouble before our next fuel stop, we'll do a fuel stop and a repair run.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Module malfunction. Frameshift drive supercharged.
See, it's just complaining right now. It's complaining. That's all it's doing. All right. We are at D59. Puts us here. 35 is our next stop. Oh, come on. Let me in. Boop. All right. All right. So this next jump we'll choose our pit stop location after we bounce off of this star. Sound good? What's that putting us at 35? I don't know. We've only got like 2 more jumps to go. I might just take it to the limit. Why not?
3, 2,
We're almost there. Let's push it.
System scan complete. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Module malfunction. Frameshift drive supercharged.
I don't remember where we are. D1. D1. I guess 19 is next, yeah? Let's find out. Boop. I could be wrong, but if this is a white star, it's probably pretty toasty. I don't know if I want to refuel and refuel and fix there. Screw it. We'll see what happens.
Frameshift drive.
Begin the charge sequence. Prepare to jump. We'll find out if the star is too toasty or not.
Four, three, two,
Alright, time to refuel and fix the frameshift drive.
System scan complete.
Alright, time for a maintenance cycle.
Ooh, that's a bright one.
And this is why I brought an autofield maintenance unit, so I could fix my stuff, because I knew I was going to use the neutron highway to save time.
I've never used one. You need limpets for that, don't you?
No, it's just it's an internal module. It has no mass. It just needs power. That's why I turned off my thrusters, so I'd have enough power to run it. And then when I'm done, I'll turn it off.
Oh, I don't know what. I thought it needed limpets.
Mm-mm. It has an ammo amount, and it consumes that to fix things.
Okay, can you synthesize to refill it?
Yes.
Excellent.
Thrusters online.
All right, we are back up to operational capacity
Frameshift
and
drive charging.
good to go. However,
Frameshift drive charging.
can I just... Yeah, okay, normal super cruise. Thank you. I need to get some fuel before I jump.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
All right.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, the star's not too hot. We seem to be good. Okay. Altitude set. Can I pick up some beef jerky while I stop at the gas station? Sure, let me, Hey Nitro, do you volunteer? Nitro?
Say again.
I said, do you volunteer?
Volunteer for what? Sorry, I was getting a drink.
Just say yes or no. Volunteer, yes or no.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I chop off one of Nitro's arms, stick it out the airlock to fry it for a bit, and I throw it at Luke in Discord. There you go. There's your jerky. Thanks, Nitro. Put a band-aid
No
on
worries.
Scooping complete.
I'm harmless.
that. No, you're harmless. Work on that combat rank, sir. How's that jerky, Luke?
Frameshift drive charging.
A farewell to arms. Lol. Q Chainsaw references. See, I never saw Chainsaw. Or a bunch of movies, to be fair.
Sorry, gotta say it. An American saying farewell to arms?
I don't know, it's Valor. He lives in California.
Uh,
I love how I say California, that's enough of an explanation for you.
mm,
Drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
To be fair, in California, well, okay, let's put it this way. In Texas, we don't need people to pick up human poop off the ground every day.
am I correct in assuming that California's covered in tents at the moment? It's not a good place.
Tents and human dookie.
Apparently New York's covered in dog feces because no one's picking it up.
Frameshift
Yeah, and the
drive
rats are getting
charging.
bigger and roaming about because they don't have as much food as they used to. It's great. Whereas Texas, we only have to worry about like 100-year freeze where all of our infrastructure shuts down because we don't cold-proof anything because it's Texas. So, you know, maybe that'll change in the future because, you know, that's kind of a blaring problem. So we should
I
probably...
can't believe you don't have a national grid in America.
It's outdated, privatized, and it needs to be poked and prodded and updated heavily. But, you know,
Yeah.
people would rather send funds overseas than work on things here. But, you know, let's move on to other things, like things about space, because neutron stars are awesome. They're basically the collapsed core of a star that has died because it was so fat that it was so big that it couldn't completely explode all over the place, so it left a dead core behind, where everything's super freaking dense and heavy. Let's see, 48. Okay, I think this is our next stop. Boop. 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 Alright, let's see what this bookmark is. I have no idea why it's out here. But it's almost 5k out, and it was as good as direction as any to go. So here's that bookmark that was... Ah! Crag. Hi, Crag. Thanks for the jerky. Whew. Scared me, sir. Another great freeze in 7 months, 5 feet of snow. Well, if it's going to be anything like last time, we already have the equipment to get emergency power back in our house for when we need it. Not enough for me to run my computer or anything, but, you know, enough for heat and the necessities. Because, like, our house was one of the few places with power.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Okay, so this neutron star was a bookmark, but apparently used to be cool, and it is now not as crazy as it used to be. Which is sad, because I think I bookmarked this as a crazy neutron star. Let's find out. Crazy neutron. Yep, this one's mine. We no longer need it. Goodbye, bookmark. Poof. And Mercury posted one way over here. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now we need to choose our next stop. We got a nebula up here we could go check out. Seems as good a stop as any, but I don't think... Oh, come on. What are you doing? Stop it. Alright, anything out here catch my eye? Maybe like a planetary nebula or something? I don't see any planetary nebulas. Alright, well, let's just pick a point. Let's say this star. How far out are you? 153 light years? We can do better than that. How about out here? Lagoon? Well, let's look for the lagoon. Whoa, Lagoon Nebula's way over here, bro. Way over here. That's 1,300 from where I'm at. That's a heck of a detour, but it's not that much further. You know what? I'm gonna head down to the Omega Nebula. Omega.
Always fascinates me the density of stars as you get close to the core.
Oh, I think they're... Okay, maybe it's just the way the graphics are. Oh, I thought these were black holes all around here. Sadness. Alright, we'll go check it out. It's 1,200 light years away. Omega Sector QD TAC S. We're going to use the neutron star plotter again. Why not? Let's see. Omega Sector Q D TAC S B4 TAC 7.
You've got an A in there after the E, mate.
Yep, I just saw that. Omega. Okay, couple jumps. Let's begin the next part of our trip. Jump range is good, set to go. Hopping out.
Frameshift drive charging.
Just a couple more jumps, no big deal.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, Nitro.
Warning. Frameshift
Ooh, this one's rough.
operating beyond safety limits.
Man, that one kind of kicked me in the pants as soon as I touched it. That one's a rough neutron. Woo!
Warning. Frameshift drive
There we go.
operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Good lordy.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're going 124 is the next stop. 106 is the next stop. That's when you should copy your destination.
4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
I think that's a nebula we're going towards right there.
Frameshift drive charging.
It is getting bigger. I'll take some more reference images on the way there. Oh, I forgot to honk. Derp. I haven't been honking.
Frameshift
Whew, how about
drive
that?
charging.
See, I'm very bad at exploring.
Four, three, two, one. System scan complete. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Yep. Wow, look at that cluster of stars right there.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright, I think the next jump we're going to be right in the core of the nebula. Alright. Nitro, you joined just back in time. We're jumping straight into the nebula next jump. Right past that supercluster.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Fuel scooping. Warning.
Oh,
Temperature critical.
sadness.
Integrity compromised.
Well, I guess we'll be killing air for a bit. Literally.
What is your actual progress?
I think we're definitely past the 5K point by now. I just happened to run into our first star. Luckily, it was our destination star. All right. Let's see where we're at.
Oh,
Max.
there's another patch today.
Yeah, max distance from start 5476. So that definitely beats the requirements. I went 400 light years past what I was supposed to. That's fine. All right, so if that's the case, I should have an invite, right? Well, I have information on Professor Palin, so let's see what he needs. Well, it says I gained access because I have traveled at least 5K from my career start location. Now it says that. Now, the way to get the invite, you gotta log out. And then log back in.
Incoming message.
And there's my invitation.
Yay, grats.
Thank you. Now that means we need 25 units of sensor fragments next. All right, so we're going to plot our route back home, and we are going to take care of that today. Why not? Oh, wow, we're always already at 3 hours. I need to go home anyway, so why not stream it, right? Let's go home. Okay, so we're going to start from here. Can I copy this? No? How about reverse route? That'll work. But I want to go here. Timble Darius, please. That's where my carrier is. Calculate. Cool.
Frameshift drive
Nope.
charging.
I just want to jump in a super cruise so I can refuel my ship, please and thank
Ready
you.
to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Temperature critical. Fuel scooping.
Alright, so we've got the Palin invite. Now we gotta head back to the carrier.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright.
Four, three, two,
It's a nice little visually pleasing place to stop, wouldn't you guys say?
system scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I remember thinking that this 5K trip was going to be like, ah, it's terrible, it's awful, exploration is garbage. I've actually kind of pretty much enjoyed myself on this trip, although big thanks to, I think it was Valor who linked the Neutron Star plot router that I've been abusing the heck out of.
Frameshift drive charging.
Thank you very much, sir. Neutron plotter route. Spanch, if that's how you say it. Spanch instead of Spanish. Spanch. expansion plotter. Good stuff.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah, should probably link that in the video description.
Oh yeah, I will. For sure. I used it last time I went. I just forgot what it was called. And I think I had someone else calling out all the system names and stuff to me anyway.
System scan complete.
Like they'd copy them in Discord and then paste them over, and I could have just used the program myself.
Drive operating beyond
You know, like alt tabbing, so hard to do, right?
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Oh yeah. I remember when I did it, I set all the bookmarks before. It took me about half hour, 40 minutes.
You just did it that way?
Yeah, but then I did it 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's be on our way. We're coming home to make new things happen. I don't think I even have anything like available material-wise to even give to Palin to do grade 5 thrusters yet, so maybe I'll just go home. I don't know if we can unlock Palin today. Oh well. At least I'm truthful to what my my title video in the video says. We unlocked Quent, and we did the 5K light year trip, and we unlocked the super crazy stupid FSD, and we made a 81 light year Diamondback all in one stream. What a good stream. No false advertising here, no sir.
Just progress.
Just progress.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's funny that like my in-game build has better jump range than my build on Coriolis, and I still don't know why.
Oh
fun.
really?
Yeah.
By how many jumps?
Not by a lot, but it's there.
Well, that's always a nice bonus.
It's slightly. Oh, I still haven't posted that build, have I? I don't even have the build. All right, I'll have to find. Oh wait, no, here it is. Here you go, guys. I've been holding on to this the whole stream. Boop. There you go. It's in the chat, and it's in the stream description. Cool. So that's saved. In case anyone asks me, I've got a save file for it now. Alright, D658 is where we're at. Yes, I believe I did change the drive stats as well, Red. That should be pretty dang accurate, although I'm getting better stats in-game.
Drive operating
For some
beyond
reason.
safety
There's probably a hidden stat somewhere that we can't account for just yet.
Drive supercharged.
I'll do a deep dive on it and figure out what the issue is and adjust and modify and tweak and update as necessary. But yeah, for the time being, I've got it as close as I could, and I'm getting better stats in game. So, oh wait, that's the wrong copy paste thing. We're at 58. I want to go to 127. 127. Thank you.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, after we bounce off this next star, we're going to take a refuel break. I think the FSD is still doing okay. We'll double check it. Yeah, we're doing okay for now. We'll probably wait till our next refuel stop, and then we'll do a repair pit stop. Doing okay, though. Doing okay. I've not had AC before in like 100-degree weather. It's pretty awful. But yeah, I could imagine not having AC this week.
Operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
And there we go. We're at 127. I want to head out to D4 TAC 5. Yeah, D4 TAC 5. D4 TAC 5. D4 TAC 5. Okay. What is that? What is that? No. Direct routing, please.
Frameshift drive charging.
Just make a 265 light year jump. Just boop. Like it's nothing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Awesome. It's cool that you got a condenser. Alright, so we're going to do one more jump, and this bounce off this star is going to be our refuel stop.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
So, we are in D4 TAC 5. Droju is where we're going next. Oh, wait, go back. Droju, there. Beep. I think. Wait. Right? Uh-oh. I think I lost my place. D4 TAC 5. Is there no D4 TAC 5s here? I wonder if it like replotted the routing. Oof. Oh, D4 TAC 5. Okay, here we go. Droju. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. Direct plot. I should be able to make a 327 light year jump.
Cannot comply.
No, why not? What's my jump range? 325. Okay, 2 light years short. My bad. Let's how about if I jump to this one? Is this one okay? Star type. Red dwarf. Oh, I definitely don't want to land on that. Red dwarf, red dwarf, red dwarf. Oh, a lot of red dwarfs. Oh, here we go. What is this? Nice G class. Oh, that's 333. That's too far. Something a little bit further out then. Wow, no refuel stops. How about here? Nope. That'll work. 300 on the dot. Make the jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ah. I just don't like the color. I was like, I don't want to go there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll rather make a short pit stop at a white star. Besides, look how low my fuel is. I don't want to land on like a star I can't fuel up on because it's like 4 stars in the system and you can refuel there, but not on the star you land on. I want the landing star to be a refuel star. That's why I jumped here.
Fuel scooping.
And now I just get to sit here and refuel. Okay, so Race, my buddy Red and my buddy Race, both of their names start with R. So I often get confused, and I call Race Red or Red Race, and vice versa. It happens. I think Red is legit part Indian, and Race is It's Dodge Car Race Godot is his full name, but we just call him Race because it's easier to say than Race Godot with a weird G in the middle of saying Dodge Car backwards. So I just call Race Race and Red instead of Redskin Legend. If that answers your question, Valar, I don't know if it does. We're just sitting here refueling, so it's a good time to BS. Don't know if that answers your question or not.
Fuel scooping complete.
E5 Taco. E5 Taco.
Taco Bell.
Right? Alright, we're full. You know what, the funny thing about Red is I've actually met him legit in person, and he really doesn't look all that Native American to me. But he's like 70% Native American. It's really funny. It's yeah, you don't. Yeah, stereotypes are bad, I guess. That's what I learned from that.
4, 3, 2, 1,
So here's a question, Red. I mean, can you get onto like a reservation if you wanted to, since you're like 70% native? You could, right?
System scan complete. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright. E5 Taco. We're leaving the taco system, guys. Alright, I was just asking because I was like, man, it'd be cool because like for me it'd be like I'd like to do some like cultural exploration. Did I not? Oh, that's 400 light years. Well, okay then. Can I replot the route for that, sir? Please and thank you. Can we do a micro jump in the meantime? How far is this? 289? 360? Oh, yeah, fine. We'll do a direct jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, so anyway, what I was saying, I was just wondering since like you might be able to get someplace that'd be like, hey, drag me along and like let's do some cultural exploration. I've always been kind of sort of curious about Native Americans, so it'd be cool to. I prefer learning from people face to face then, rather than like, oh, I watched a YouTube video on it. Yeah, because you know that's always accurate, right?
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
All right. Looks like we've got a few standard jumps to go.
Scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
So we're getting on the way back. We're about this far out, so coming home soon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, because I wanna, I don't know, there's just like a lot of things with a bunch of other cultures and stuff. Other people are like, oh, it's this way. It's like, yeah, but like I kind of rather go see myself. Instead of, you know, get the stereotypical, here's the tourist attraction version. I want to talk like theology and like deep thinking stuff with these people.
Fuel scoop.
See what their views are, you know, on the universe, how they think, you know, their creation or, you know, universal mythos, how that works together, what their beliefs are as far as like how spirits are tied in with the universe and their belief system on that. I think it would be interesting. Not that I personally believe in stuff like that, but I don't know. I think exposure to other cultures is always a good thing. I mean, that's what being American's about, right?
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
What am I at? NXL. Did I have the next one plotted? I did. Thank you, me. What is this? D552 and Droju Vuv D364 is going to be our next stop after this.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fuel is still looking good. Frameshift drive is at 83%, so we're still in the high 80s. We shouldn't be expecting any malfunctions for a bit, so here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Oh. Boop, 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 boop. 64, D414.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, D414 is going to have a couple mid jumps because it's 383 light years out. Oh, so is the next one. Yeah, we got some mid hops to do. That's going to be not fun. We'll jump as soon as we can. You don't like the new galaxy map, Shake and Bake? Haven't seen you in a while, man. It's good to see you back. Welcome back, sir. We're on our way back from our 5K trip out. We've already gone 5,000 light years. We actually went like 5.2K because I went to go visit a nebula. But we're on our way back and I'm cruising.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
How far are you? 383. Can I jump to here? Nope.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
We can jump there though. Alright. Jump straight to the fuel star.
Reach attack. Taking internal damage. Module malfunction. Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. Hey, Nick. Hello, sir. A lot of formally easy to find information behind a button clicks and menu lol. Namely, market information on whether or not a friend is in that system. Really? They don't have just a friend icon above the systems anymore? That's dumb. So Nick, I'm working on unlocking an engineer that upgrades thrusters, and to do that I had to go like 5,000 light years away from where most of civilization is to do that. B590, is that one of our stops? No, it's probably a system before. I think D414 is our current, 1047 is going to be our next. Yeah, that's the thing. It'll say an icon and it wouldn't tell you who was there. That's right. It's annoying.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
It's actually not that bad. Like, most of the stream actually was getting this spaceship together because I didn't own this ship at the beginning of the stream. We did a little bit of engineer unlocks and then went beep, beep, there. Now we're on the way back. Easy way to get back would be to like self-destruct, but then like you'd lose all the data. So at that point, it's like why scan in the first place, which I haven't been doing again. Good job, Minnie. Dang it.
Just throwing credits away.
I did well, you know, it's not like I really need credits, and if I really want to get like elite exploration rank, I'd rather just run passenger missions out of Rubigo. That seems like a little bit more productive use of my time. Plus, I don't have to leave. I can just stay home and do that. I don't gotta go anywhere.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, but it's a 5-second button push and it's just 3 credits.
I guess. Yeah, I do like the ability to copy and paste systems names directly through the new Galaxy map on certain things, but yeah, a lot of the stuff I've heard from people now that they've been gotten over like the rose tinted glasses of being able to play with new toys, they're like, man, the user interface is like rah 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 rah, and I was like, see why I'm still on Horizons. All my stuff works normally. It's great. Absolutely fantastic.
Frameshift drive supercharged. Module malfunction.
Yeah. Ship's complaining now.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Module malfunction.
Yeah, I get it.
Cannot comply.
Max jump range 309. Okay, gotta shut it short by about 30 light years. How about here? What is this? K class, yellow orange. Okay, 314. Nope, not quite. Less than 306. Might be able to make this. Let's try the 306. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, and we're still route plotted for D1047. Cool beans. And after that will be D728.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Oh yeah, for sure. The Odyssey jump, intra-system jump is quite glorious. I do like the way it like concentrates and then goes towards the center, kind of like the effect from Stargate. If anyone here is a Stargate fan, reminds me of when they go through the Stargate and it like concentrates and then whew. That's what it reminds me of a little bit.
3, 2, 1.
And still moving on. All right, I can grab some more fuel at this star tool. Fine with me.
Fuel scooping.
Nom 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 nom. Eat all the fuel I just drank.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive.
Really?
charging.
Come on. Don't give me that.
Frameshift drive
Whew.
charging.
FSD's getting a little temperamental. No, Red, I'm talking about Stargate, like Stargate SG-1 and Stargate the movie.
4.
If you've never seen the movie Stargate, shame on you. You need to go see it.
It's a good film. And it's a good TV series as well.
TV series is better than the film, but the film is still pretty good. Stargate SG-1 went on for like 10 years, dude.
Yeah, went on for a long time, and then had spin-off series.
Mm-hmm. You had Stargate, you had Stargate Atlantis, and Stargate Atlantis were both running at the same time. And then they tried Universe, and that freaking flopped and failed because their writing was terrible.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
The main thing that made that whole thing work was Richard Dean Anderson though, MacGyver.
And
O'Neill.
we,
I love
didn't-
O'Neill. O'Neill was so
he did-
great.
Frameshift drive.
he didn't want nothing to do with it, did he? Until they gave him freedom with the character, and believe that didn't he direct it or something? He was an executive director, wasn't he?
I think something along those lines. But yeah, I think the show did freaking great, because like that's a side of like Richard Dean Anderson that like not a lot of people had seen, and like just the character of O'Neill was just so good. Because he's actually really smart, but he just plays dumb. And he's got like a good moral foundation, so he's like, nah, that's bad. Don't do that. No. Don't be a
Plus-
don't be a beast.
Plus the
Don't
fact
be a bad
he
person.
he kind of mirrored the. There was an element to his character that was just like didn't believe in the whole philosophy of the show, which kind of worked, if you get what I mean.
I think so. Oh, we got a long way to go to this one. This one's 567 point something light years away. Why so far? It must be getting close to civilization, so the neutron stars are thinning out.
Frameshift drive.
Oh, well, we can cover 295 light years of this trip, at least in one jump, so that's nice. Yeah, 309, not much more.
Four, three, two, fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Let's see. So after we get back to civilization, I guess I just get to dock, and then I'll probably take a break for a bit, and then maybe get some guys together for some pew pew down in Nagalan, Manani. So anyone on stream here, if you want to start maybe making your way down to Nagalan and Manani, I'm probably gonna take about an hour or so break after I'm done here, and then after that I'll be in voice on Discord, and then we can go do some pew pew together. How's that sound, guys?
Ooh, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I think Race will be down for that. Doing some pew pew, getting some money, and then I don't know. We might wait till a little bit later tonight, so maybe Red can hop on. I don't know. Red, when do you get home? You gonna be home soon-ish? Or are you off today? Or is that tomorrow? What is today? Today's Friday? Friday. Ah! Red donated $5. Honorary bloop post for when I can't make the stream. Like the stream and subscribe. Don't forget to get on Discord. I think he meant to put a T, but he put an L. To gel on Discord. Yes, gel all over Discord. Just clean up after yourself. That's what not safe for weak memes is for. I post the occasional nice spicy meme in there.
Fuel scooping.
How many more jumps? I'm guessing 2. Yeah, 2. All right, we'll grab a sip of fuel here, because I think this, yeah, B9 TAC 6. That's a neutron star dead ahead, so we'll get a full fuel tank before we go. Enunciation, it's important, and easier when you don't talk as fast.
Breathe, Minnie, breathe.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Oh, it's not that hot. Calm down.
Fuel scooping complete.
Although it is pretty bad. Have you ever like jumped in one of those stars that's like absolutely massive and it takes forever just to get away from it and you're like, ah, while you're overheating?
Yeah, with no heat sinks.
Oh yeah, I hate it. I hate it. Every time it's like you have no heat sinks and the star is too fat and you can't get away and you're like, I'm burning alive, help!
4, 3, 2.
Alright, I was just wondering about what time you'd be home in case you wanted to join us for some pew-pew down in Nagalan and Manani for some bounty hunting to get, you know, combat rank up, because I desperately need that before I am able to unlock more engineers. And we're going to be doing some pew-pew on Sunday anyway, so like if you're able to join for a little bit of, I guess, pew-pew today, tomorrow, Sunday, if you're down. I don't know, I have been streaming for like 3.5 hours. I might just need to let my hands take a rest for a bit today.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Hey, you know what? I do have this upgraded
Frameshift drive charged.
frameshift drive now. I can go build a Python and go out to Rubigo. I might do that. Because then I can make money and get grade 5 manufactured materials stored up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Why not? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Rubigo today. Oh wait, no, okay, no, okay. No, not today, because we're gonna do combat tomorrow. So I can't be off and about for noodling, doing boring passenger missions when we could be blowing things up.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond
D1 TAC 6 and what is that? What's this here? 128's our next stop. Boop, boop.
Module malfunction.
Yeah. Don't care. 128, and then what's after 128?
Frameshift drive operating beyond
56.
safety limits. Module malfunction.
Alright. Yes, complain more. I don't care. We're almost home. Just get me home. That's all I care about.
Malfunction. Frameshift drive charging.
Stop complaining. Just get me home. Come on.
Frameshift drive
Ooh.
charging.
The fuel's fine. Just the frameshift drive's complaining right now. Alright, Red, I was just asking, if you're off doing Guardian stuff, by all means, feel free to sit tight there and do that. We are still on the way back, Chris. Well, we're 5K out already, so we started on the way back a bit ago. I think we're over 2/3 on the way home. Where are we?
System scan complete.
We're here. Right now. Next stop. Here. I like how the fuel gauge is like, if you want to jump 131 light years with your current efficiency, look at the efficiency on the fuel gauge.
Frameshift drive operating
It's like this
beyond
giant
safety
blue
limits.
line of fuel consumption, and then after it's supercharged, boop,
Drive supercharged.
tiny little sip of fuel. That's why neutron stars are awesome. You're just like, beep, just yeet across the galaxy for like a burp of fuel. Whee!
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Only a few more stops, then we're home. I'm not gonna repair the frameshift drive. I'm just gonna see if we can get home with this damaged piece of junk. And that'll be the fun part of the journey home, yeah? I agree.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Okay, we're at 56
Module
right now. We're
Frameshift
going
drive
to
supercharged.
21. Bloop, bloop.
Module malfunction.
Yes, yes,
What was-
complain more.
What percentage is the frameshift drive at?
Don't care. We're not gonna look.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Yes, 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 complain more. Yeah, ha 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 ha.
Cannot comply.
Okay, once you are, can we jump now? Thank you.
Charging.
Red, I would say make sure you got all your Guardian stuff and materials unlocked first. Saturday is just gonna be like an informal pew pew session. Sunday will be the big one. Like we might even not even be on pew pewing for more than like an hour or more. Or we might jump on a few times. I don't know. Depends on how things go.
Module malfunction. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Hey, look, E3 TAC 3.
Module malfunction.
Oh yes, complain. Please complain. E3 TAC 3 and then Nova Aquila.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, Chris, once I get those, I gotta get armor unlocked and engineered before I can go after Thargoids. That's the big thing. Armor. I'll have to get some lean gene done before I can even think about going after Goids. That's gonna be ridiculously important. Would you agree that I need armor upgrades before going after Goids? I agree. So, after we unlock some lean gene, then yes, we can put Thargoids on the table.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Module malfunction. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Well, don't forget the stuff you need for like the Guardian shield boosters and stuff. Those are really nice to have.
Frameshift drive charging.
And the flak or frag cannons, if you can as well, because I'm planning on using those in the future with the guys. Well, here's the thing, Shake and Bake. I can't do flight assist off for anything. And I can't do combat with the keyboard and mouse very well because it's not like my keyboard and mouse setup is set up for that terribly well. It's set up for like, hey, good for lazy flying, but yeah, I don't have good keybinds for pit management and stuff with keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse for me, for the setup I have, because my pip control is still on the arrow keys, I don't have pip macros or anything on that for my mouse. If I was doing like a full dedicated mouse piloting mode, then yeah, I'd probably set up some macros on the mouse itself for that. I would have no issues with that. But since I'm a hybrid pilot and I use both, can't do that. Sorry. Alright, so I think we just plot directly back to the Kamchatka now with the old-fashioned routing method, and it's all manual flight from here. 10 jumps. Or, I could not do 10 jumps. Ooh, a little too far. That'll work. How about now?
Frameshift drive charging.
It was 13. We'll see what it jumps down to. Oh yeah, our fuel was getting pretty low there, wasn't it? Hey, we went from 13 jumps to 6 with that FSD jump off of that neutron. Nice. We're gonna be home in no time.
Module malfunction.
Oh, really? Come on, don't give me that. Work with me here. Hey, there we go. Just gotta slap it a couple times and the frameshift drive will start working. After we put this ship through, I'm surprised. What is it at? 68. It's not too bad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, true. See, I can't flight assist off like for garbage. What do you need? What do you mean? I need a hammer reset on the FSD?
Start a motor trick. Give it a tap with a hammer.
Oh, just ting ting ting. Yeah, it's working fine. All right, yeah, don't even have to worry about scooping now. We'll just hot scoop on the way home. And you know what? Well, if I... Whenever my frameshift drive wants to cooperate sometime today, it'd be nice, then we can be on our way. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. I kind of like that my ship is kind of fried from the trip. Thumbs up. That means I did a good job. Oh man, I wonder what the paint looks like.
I was just going to say it'd be worth looking at the paint.
For sure, for sure. We'll take a look at the paint once we get home. Nice, Red. I'm looking forward to it, buddy. Why do you think I'm working on all these engineers? That means I can start working on big engineering projects. Because right now I'm doing a lot of small projects just to get the core module engineers unlocked, and that's what I'm doing. I got frameshift drives, I got power plants, I got power distributors, and now I'll have thrusters. And then I can work on shields and shield boosters and shield cell banks, and then getting elite rank, so then I can get sensor upgrades, etc, etc, etc. So I'll have to get elite rank to get grade 5 sensors regardless, because Laurie Jameson is in Shinrarta, so I'll have to have either elite combat, which I very much doubt I'll get. More than likely I'll get elite trade, or possibly elite exploration from doing Rubigo runs. Pledge. Currently, we just swapped Galactic Powers over to Zemina Torval because I want the mining lances at week 4. Because they mine asteroids at 2 kilometers out, and I was super jealous because Race had them, and he was mining everything before anyone else, and he was like, why aren't you guys here yet? Yeah, it was just because he was holding it above my head. I changed my power play to get mining lances. Besides, being able to mine a rock from 2 kilometers away is awesome. There he is. Hi, Race. He's in chat. I mention Race and he appears.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, 2 kilometer range on mining lances. It's a class 1, but if you put 5 of them on a cutter, it mines almost as fast as 5 class 2s.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So, yeah, 2 kilometer range for mining lasers. It's really nice. You can chew on an asteroid before you even get to it, and slow boat over to it, and scoop all the things, and possibly like drift past it with FA off as you just eat all the rocks around you while just slowly drifting past. If you did it right, you could technically do that if you went slow enough.
Fuel scooping.
You could just drift past an asteroid and devour it. Fongguang, I know where that system is. That's real close to Temple Daris. That's within spitting distance.
Scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Yeah, we've got our manufactured material trader in Temple Daris, and we used to do bounty hunting and stuff in there, and then like power play factions started getting in on our
Fuel scoop.
hunting grounds, and it was annoying. So like we've moved down to Nagalan and Manani since we don't see any power play stuff down there, and we can just obliterate bad guys for hours. It's great, and it's an Empire rank, so woohoo. Not that I directly support the Empire or the Federation, but like if someone joins and they, make money by, helping us blow stuff up, then, they get Empire rank and they can get a courier. And we all know how much we love couriers in my group. Oh, I can't wait till I get some 4-shell cannons unlocked. Oh, grade 5 thrusters for my booper, dude. She's gonna be so fast. Woo! Can't wait. Gonna be fun. Okay, you know what? The first thing we're upgrading is the booper. Hands down. Hands down, we are upgrading the booper. First thing. Power plant, thrusters, power distributor. To the 9s, man. We'll see how much of that thing we can get engineered up, especially since we can do thrusters now. So I think our booper is going to be our next engineering high-grade project trip. Or... trip? I don't know what I was trying to say. Anyway, our next high-grade engineering project for our checklist. Lazy mode engaged. The booper is a courier that flies at 885 meters a second and has 4 shell cannons to hit friends with to piss them off and or say hello to. That's the booper. It is a very fast, well-shielded, tiny ship with ridiculously extreme maneuverability and high boost speed and perma boost capabilities because how we built it. And we put lightweight cannons on it with 4 shells because it's a good way to say hi, and it's hilarious if you fly around with a group of us because then we just start pounding ships into asteroids because 4 shells are amazing and awesome and kind of overpowered but still ridiculously fun and annoying if you get hit by them. So one of my personal favorites. Also, the paint doesn't even look scuffed, barely, if at all. Well, Red, you actually can get combat viable in the booper quite easily, but she's so fast, I don't think that would be very good for... If I could FA off somewhere with like a fixed point and not have to worry about obstacles so much, then yeah, I could probably practice, but in asteroid fields, no, I'd be dead very quick. And the shields on that ship are not designed for fast recharge. They're designed for extremely large, fast single impacts, and then, hey, my shields went down, or they're almost down, so let's do a reboot and get at least 600 megajoules of shield or so back, or at least 500. I think we had it close to about 1,000 megajoules of shield last I checked. But I don't have shield cell or shield boosters unlocked for upgrades yet, so I can't poke those as I would like just yet. I will be able to, but not yet. Well, Red, let me get all my ships engineered to their operating at their planned performance level builds, and then we can revisit that in the future. How does that sound, bud? Let me get all my stuff upgraded first, because then I won't have to adapt to multiple performance curves with the same ship with slightly different modified modules over time. Oh, I forgot. The ship can't boost. I gotta slow boat it.
Welcome, Commander. Thank you for visiting this carrier. Docking request accepted. Maintain an appropriate speed during approach.
That wasn't so bad, was it? 5K out, 5K back, just traveled 10,000 light years. Not bad. And I didn't die. Out of all the things that I thought that might kill me soon, I thought it would be a neutron star on this trip. Like legit, I thought it was going to be a neutron star that would kill me first. But nope, survived the entire trip. Haven't died yet. And I'm going to be really careful while we're coming into dock because I know how karma likes to treat me sometimes.
Commander, loitering in this area is not permitted.
Landing gear deployed. Hull integrity compromised.
A little crunch on the landing pad, but no big deal.
Docking complete. Ship is secure. Your ship has docked, Commander.
Alright, let's see how we did. Cockpit's at 99%. Somehow I took damage. Paint is at 86. Cargo's at 98. Integrity 86. Hull 93. $18K for internal module repairs. AFMU restock. Refuel. Repair the ship integrity. And we'll leave the paint scuffed. Because she did her job. So yeah, there you go. Nice little quick easy build for a ridiculously long range jumping Diamondback. And basically went over how to get the materials to a certain degree. And if you got any more questions, I'll be on Discord. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I did. And we will see you guys next time for the Sunday Funday live stream. We're going to be doing some combat down in Empire Space in Nagalan and Manani. Details to come on Discord. If you want to, we can probably have you guys jump on the carrier, and then we can pop on down there if you want a free trip, if you want to dock some very large spaceships. Yeah. Well, Nitro, I haven't died yet, so I'm going to hold on to my cartographic data for now. How does that sound?
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll get rid of it later on. But yeah, we did a 10,000 light year trip. We got Quent unlocked, and we're ready to unlock Palin as soon as we get those alien things. I suppose we'll save that for next Wednesday, shall we? That'll give me some time to get some other engineering and material farming done ahead of time so I can have all that stuff ready for the stream. Alright guys, we will see you on Sunday for the next Sunday Funday live stream. This is Mini for Elite Dangerous, starting over day 12. Signing out. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Don't forget to leave a hashtag me in chat and scare me with donations. There you go, $10. Thank you, Valor, for the $10. Fly dangerous, he says. And to all of you, fly dangerously, but only if you are well educated. This is Mini, signing out.